What's up?
Was goody but duty.
Gotta fix my cam.
Yeah, I had to do the same thing when I started this joint, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I think my computer like restarted or something.
I definitely blue screened earlier. It's okay. 2019 back half. I'm gonna build a new one. I'm gonna start over. Put a i15 in this bitch.
Fuck. Dude, that fixed it. No. Fuck. What am I looking for? Vice manager.
There we go.
Got it.
Now you're situated. Now we're situated.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem was. I had to like uninstall it and then reinstall it.
Yeah, webcams, man, it's a blow up. They are a blow up.
Whoa! Oh shit, EJ is here. Hold on. That has to be fate. Who put this robot here?
All right. Anyways,
Who are you?
Yeah, who the
are
hell
y'all?
is this joining this goddamn stream?
The foursome has returned.
the Four Horsemen.
Ah, man.
As long as I'm not headless joint, I'm good. That joint was dope.
You don't want to be missing that.
What was that movie? Fuck. That came out a while ago.
That is so descriptive.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
which movie?
Hey,
Like
hey, man.
300 movies and then came out a
Hold on,
while
hold on,
ago.
hold on.
300 plus.
Hey, say yeah, you know that movie?
That joint where
Thousands.
dude's trying to find his head or something.
That's a lot of movies. Which one?
I
do you
have
want?
no
Hold
fucking
on,
idea.
how's that a
what
lot of
I have
movies?
no idea what you're talking
Is
about.
it an anime or is it actually
No, it was a movie.
That could be anything, man. You got narrowed
Like,
down for us out
Hold
here.
on, no, I gotta search it, man. Hold on,
Yeah,
I
you gotta do your
I
leg work.
really said y'all know that movie.
search it.
I know a
for
bunch of
his
movies.
head.
Which one you want?
Movie.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I never know. I just like to entertain.
Time out, I got y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to
Time
figure it
in.
out because I'm curious now. You know, it sparked the curiosity.
I ain't talking about Thanos because that's the first thing to come up.
We didn't say anything about Thanos,
And
but
he's
okay.
definitely not
I mean,
searching
Google
for
it.
his head.
Thanos did
Hey,
lose his
man,
head,
searching
but
for a head movie. It said Thanos.
He's dead. Like,
Yeah,
why
'cause he
would
chopped
you-
nah,
I ain't
coming back.
even seen Endgame, and I know he dead. Like, what?
He died.
He died. I mean, usually when your head's chopped off, you're dead, unless you're a horror movie or something.
Oh, it's called Sleepy Hollow. And then the title says "Don't Look Your Head."
Wow.
I kind of low key want to slap you. Like,
Sleepy Hollow. He was looking
Oh
for his
my God.
head.
son, that was the most.
That movie's
Like-
been out for like decades.
That's what I'm
first off.
saying. I
Shit
said
is
it's been
like-
out for a
Two,
minute.
it's like a book
Yeah,
before it's a movie.
there's definitely a
Hold on.
mythology behind the character in the story of Sleepy Hollow, bro.
Copy
I
image.
cannot believe that's what you were fucking talking about.
Hold on.
Well, that's the way to come back into a new week.
What's
Right.
good?
So welcome to another week of Crash the Net, y'all, where people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Guess we can get it started off like how we always do, and go over the end of the week, and go from there. Does anybody want to start in particular this week, or am I gonna take the reins?
Let's hear it, EJ. What'd you do this weekend?
Yeah, since you weren't here last week.
Shit. Not shit.
Nah, I know
So it
you
sounds
went
like
to
you
the
did
gym.
something. So what did you do?
Like nothing. I'm being dead ass.
You motherfucker went to the gym.
Yeah.
That's doing
Worked out with,
something.
worked out with was it worked
Sounds
out with
like
Jeff?
Yeah.
It's doing something.
That ain't shit.
It's something.
That's the regular man.
Yeah, when you sit there and you tell me that you're not doing anything, I imagine you just sitting there for fucking 48 hours.
You gotta be sitting in the dark too. You can't have
Yeah,
the lights on.
no lights, just sitting there, no eating, no nothing.
All right, no
You can-
bullshit.
You can breathe. That's it.
No bullshit. Played some games. Went to the gym. Ate food. That is it.
All right, there you go. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
That sounds like an all-star weekend. I guess Greg.
So this was it wasn't a 3-day weekend, but it was definitely a long weekend because of 4th of July. So it kind of felt like a long weekend for some people. Might have been a 5-day week, might have been a 4-day week. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, Thursday, I went to go see Midsommar with my friend
How was
and
that?
her brother. I didn't see Hereditary, so everybody I know that talks about Midsommar brings up Hereditary and how they like Hereditary. So for me, not seeing that movie and seeing Midsommar was very interesting in a good way. I really enjoyed it a lot. I really loved how if you're not paying attention, you definitely miss what's really happening and all the subtle hints that go on later in the movie. It was a very good movie.
That's
I
kind of
definitely-
how Hereditary was. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
that's-
Midsommar, but
And that's
it's
why I'm
really
kind of
similar.
interested in watching Hereditary now. So I like movies like that. So it was definitely worth seeing. Friday, the usual. I went out to Versus, played games, played Samurai Showdown. Saturday, I was inside trying to finish Shadowbringers, which I'm still not done. I'm near the end, but I'm not at the end. Sunday, I went with my friend and got dinner. And yeah, that's all I got. So I actually did something this past weekend.
That's what's up. Nick.
What did I do? All right, so I went. Let's see, what did I do this week? I went and bought fireworks. So I mean, that's dope. I bought literally like $500 worth of fireworks, which I'm gonna be setting off at some point.
I was gonna say, yeah, blow something.
I'll
up.
yeah. If anything, I'll light these joints during the winter or something. Get some 4th of July snow action. Yeah, I saved like $800. So go off me, I guess. That's about it. That's really all I did. Like, I
Goddamn.
bought fireworks. I didn't do shit the rest of the weekend.
Yeah. All right, me. I was supposed to have a 4-day weekend, but some stuff got conflicted at my job, so I ended up having to work on Friday anyway. But that Thursday, 4th of July, I spent a majority of that day watching Stranger Things Season 3, which I didn't finish the next day. So I think I watched 6 of the 8 episodes on Thursday.
How many is it? Just 8 episodes this season?
It's only 8 episodes, yes.
Ooh, just real short.
Yes. I mean, it didn't feel like it was rushed or anything like that. And to be fair, season 2, I feel like there were 2 unnecessary episodes. So
Everyone felt like that.
you know, so I feel like 8 episode seasons are kind of like the sweet spot.
I feel like that is for Netflix. You don't want to overdo it.
right. 'Cause
But like
that's-
you want to keep people interested still.
That's what a lot of the Marvel shows suffered from. They were like 13 episode seasons, and like 4 of the episodes were pointless.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, you're stretching out content now. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's a mixed bag. I'm like hearing some people that do not like it. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was fine. There's definitely going to be a season 4, and from what the creators are saying, that's probably going to be the final season.
Yeah,
of
because
the
they
show.
can't go but so much further.
Right. You know. And that was the thing people were complaining about with season 3. They were like, they feel like people are stretching it out and they don't know what to do with the characters. So
Yeah, so like after season 2, it was kind of like, all right, where
do
are you
we
going
go
with
from here?
this?
Yeah, where do you go from here? You know, so I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was fine. That's what I did with my Thursday and to my Friday. Then Saturday was the big John Jones fight.
Oh, who won that?
The
Actually,
Nunes fight.
No.
John Jones won by decision. It was really close. He honestly could have won that match. Or he could have lost that match. It was a 50-50. But yeah, Nunes just I don't know. That was the longest women's fight I've seen in a while. Usually women's fight lasts
I mean, they fought before, right? Nunes
Holly
took the belt off of Holly, right?
I think
If I remember right.
I think this is their first time fighting. Yeah,
No,
don't
I
they
think
fought
this.
before.
I think the second time. I think Amanda took the belt from Holly after she won it from freaking Ronda. I believe.
Well, I know Holly beat. Okay, so Holly beat Ronda,
Mhm.
and then I want to say that Cyborg beat Holly, and then
Okay,
that's
you're
when-
right. You're right. My
yeah,
bad.
and that's when Rousey fought against Nunes, and that's when she got knocked out the second time.
Yes,
and,
that's
yeah,
right.
So on and so forth. But I don't know. That fight was the longest women's fight I've seen. Usually the women's fights don't last
very
more
quick.
than like a minute. But
Yeah.
this one actually almost went an entire first round before.
they both could actually fight.
Right. It was
That, like-
actually really scary to watch them because they were
Yeah?
hitting each other and they were just stumbling. I'm like, damn, anybody's about to get knocked out right now. But Nunes clutched it out with this crazy high roundhouse kick and just like destroys Holly. And yeah, she ended up taking the belt for that. We also got to see the fastest knockout in UFC history.
Yo, I saw
Yeah,
that.
the knee.
Is that the dude that got freaking kneed to the
Yes,
face?
yes,
Yeah,
son.
literally as the match started.
I literally took a swig of a drink and this dude just died. And I'm like, what is going on? It looked so fake, but it was real. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. It was fucking
The
crazy.
pop off at the end was great.
Yeah, it was definitely worth
You see
when-
the after interview pop off though?
I didn't see that. I definitely saw when dude like acted like he got knocked out and was mimicking the guy. That was uber disrespectful, but like I guess it is what it is.
It's supposedly the dude that got I missed it. So the dude that like got knocked out for like apparently the last like 2 months has just been like talking shit like every day, and is like, oh, I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah.
Like you're not shit. Your mom's not shit. You know, nah. And the guy's like, look, you know, I'm gonna beat your ass. And he's like, oh, you can't beat me. Literally, round starts, a fucking instant
He
KO.
said knee boys went into instant kill mode. Like freaking yeah, Chuck was telling me about that, and after he told me that, I didn't feel as bad that he kind of like popped off on him a little bit, but you know that's what it is.
So
Is
don't
that-
be disrespecting me out here.
Outside of that, Sunday we celebrated my father's birthday, so we ended up going out and getting food and such, and I guess that was cool. So that was pretty much my weekend. Oh, I want to start this stream off by saying shout outs to the people out there that are stands for Obama and aren't about this Trump shit. You know what I mean?
What
I'm
happened
about
now?
that. cause this dude, all right, so this dude, right, decides, we're gonna have to make this 4th of July the best 4th of July ever, because we're trying to make America great again out here. So homeboy has like some crazy ass America festival in fucking DC on Thursday, which it got rained out, and I'm kind of glad about that. Like they got freaking pissed on, but he had so much scaffolding and like stages and like audio equipment and so many streets blocked off because of this bullshit that like me working on Friday was a fucking nightmare. And I knew it was going to be like that, and that's why I didn't want to work, but I ended up having to do it anyway. But you know what? You guys got rained on, so I guess I got the final laugh in that, but yeah, it was actually absurd in the city, the way that they had everything going off and all that, and it was really fucking unnecessary. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're getting older. I feel like fireworks and all that shit is for the kids. Like, I'm not intrigued by fireworks, and I can't even spin it off to like a romantic thing. Like, I don't even think it's romantic. Like, I'd rather go or
It's
do
fun to watch,
fucking
but
else.
like, that's about all I got.
I feel like they're more fun when you're setting them off yourself.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I mean.
Like, But then at the same time, people don't know how to act. You saw what was going on in the city this past weekend, man. We got people shooting fireworks in the cars, and the bars and shit. Like, DC is no joke when it comes to fireworks. And I've been said that was a mistake the first time we went into DC for the 4th. But it's like evolved. Like, it was bad then because we still had, people shooting Roman candles at each other and all that. But like, it's going to another level, man. Like, it's kind of OD. People don't know how to act for holidays.
Pretty much.
Like, it's fucking crazy, yo. But shout outs to America. Sunday, the women's team, the U.S. women's team won the World Cup for a back-to-back. So there's that. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations, America, I suppose, though we really didn't do anything. They brought up a couple of interesting, what's it called? A couple of interesting points with it, because the women's team gets paid far less than the men's team, and the men's team is a lot worse than the women's team is. And yeah, so this is a debate that goes on every time they're in this circumstance, is that why are the women so underpaid and the men so overpaid for, what they're contributing to the sport and the culture. And I honestly cannot answer that. That's an American thing. I don't know. That's not even just. I mean, I guess it makes.
Sounds like the answer for a lot of things, though.
Right. It makes sense for other things. So, for instance, right, you can't expect a WNBA player to get paid as much as an NBA player because of the popularity of the sport, right? If I could ask any of you guys right now without using Google in 5 seconds, if you can name 5 women's basketball players. Can anybody in this chat do that?
At a point, I probably could have. Not now.
Yeah, like, probably not. Nobody watches it. So it makes sense there. But with the women's soccer team, it doesn't make sense because they actually accomplish things. And the men don't. So, I don't know. But there's a big thing about it right now as far as trying to get these women paid. I feel like they should give them the money. They deserve it. 2 World Cups, man. How many World Cups have the men won?
Have they won one?
That's the point.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. Like, have they? I don't know.
That is the point.
I'm gonna say no if it's to that point where they haven't done a double, let alone talked about a single one. So
I can't even like. It's like a sports thing. Well, maybe like professional too. Like, I don't know what. I don't really think there's a difference in wages when it comes to like jobs where the same faction work for it based upon sex. I don't think that's a thing anymore, or if it is, it's not as bad as it was in the past. But in sports, it's definitely a thing. Just pay these women, man. They deserve it. Like, it is what it is. I don't know who's cutting the check, but it's kind of fucked up from what I heard. Like, they're getting paid in the like hundreds of thousand range when like the men are getting paid in the millions. Like, it's actually kind of stupid. It's really dumb. But I don't know. It is what it is. That's your weekend recap. Yeah, that's right. So I guess we can go ahead and get into the meat and bones of this week's show. I have a lot of stuff in my queue to talk about. I'm pretty sure you guys have plenty to talk about because I feel like a lot is going on just in the past 48 hours. So
Hey, what part?
I'd like to propose
night?
that we change the name of Blow Up Tuesday to Hot Take Tuesday because that's what I feel like it's evolving into. I don't think it's a blow up anymore. It's just everybody's stretching their opinions on one another.
People at this point just waiting till Tuesday to just do dumb things.
It's I don't understand.
I don't either.
You just hold off on being a dumbass.
Yeah, for 7 days.
You gotta hold it. Hold it.
So I know it's Friday and I feel like being a dumbass, but I gotta wait till Tuesday.
You gotta just hold that shit in, man.
I feel like that is actually happening.
Oh my god,
People
yeah.
like, are honest, like going out of their way to wait, and they're like,
I honestly feel like,
gotta do this on
specifically
Tuesday.
in this situation, I honestly feel like Infiltration waited for Tuesday to do what he did. And I was just like, yeah, he's at that point where he's a troll now that he probably did that on purpose.
I'm gonna need some context with the Infiltration situation because all I heard was Infiltration's going to Evo and he's winning Sam's show. That's what I heard, but I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with what actually went on with this guy.
Nah, so it's more so just the whole thing of what happened last year and
Yep.
the whole, the whole white beat thing, and people were just like, why? Well, you got one side saying why is he going? Then you have the other side saying why are we celebrating the fact that he's going? And then you have the other side, people are just like, why are we celebrating the fact that he's returning? And then you got people just like, I'm gonna beat people up if they feel like they gotta be talking all bad about Infiltration. Just like
What?
it's just
That's
not.
So
that
there's
serious.
so there's like factions defending him, and then there's a bunch of factions
Yeah.
like fighting. Oh, okay.
It's a mess, and and then like it kind of shits on like the people who actually were struggling to get to Evo, who aren't
Right.
getting the attention.
Yeah, it is that time. It's begging season.
Yeah,
what,
it
what,
is.
what, 3 weeks
That
out?
time.
Time to get the Evo, baby. Start them
Yeah,
GoFundMes.
try and get the money,
You know
last
what I
minute
mean?
money.
Start them donations. Trying to get homeboys to Evo. I should start one. And
I
just-
should start one.
And then just not go
Hey guys, I haven't got my game
and pocket the money.
plane ticket yet, but can you support me?
You,
Nah, fuck that.
slide in that
That's
DM?
That's the old method. Like, you gotta do the new method where you go with the sob story. Be like, my grandmother just died last week, and her last wish was for me to go and win Evo.
Oh hell
and,
no!
like that's what you gotta do. You gotta do it. If you're gonna do the finesse, you gotta do the real one.
He said my dog died, and on its deathbed, it spoke to me in English and said, "I need to win Evo." I feel like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers just be reaching to go anywhere. It's like,
I mean, y'all paying out, right?
I
hell
feel
no.
like the more outlandish way would possibly work too. Like, I would start a GoFundMe to be like, yeah, True Talk, if you send me to Evo, I'll get a big platter of donuts and give them to Mr. Wizard personally. Or some shit. Like,
You mean McRibs, but that's close enough.
if you can find one, you have to eBay that. That's just gonna be fucking disgusting. But
You actually,
like,
are they actually on
Yo,
eBay?
they might, yeah, please eBay and see if there's McRibs that are purchasable.
Let's see.
Might have to partake if it's within the right price margin.
It's just gonna be
I don't
fossilized.
Zero results found for
Yeah,
McRibs.
damn, that's OD.
Fucking fossilized McRib.
Why isn't somebody like tried to reverse engineer the recipe and make one, man?
That is a great question.
Yeah, that needs to happen. The next time it happens, like the next time it comes out, we're gonna buy one and do that. We're gonna have a stream.
We're just
We're
gonna
gonna-
dissect
We're
it.
gonna reverse.
Did you know that the McRib is still on McDonald's products for their website?
Hold on,
Literally.
what? So you can go to
Yeah.
the website. They probably got like the McRib on there, the Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, I got. Look at this. Look at this. I'll post it in the Discord. Friggin', it's just literally like on their site, and it like tells you what's in it.
Oh, that's reverse engineer boys, about to do it now.
Fucking nutrition summary, ingredients, and
Do
allergens.
they have a where to buy? Are
No.
they still selling anywhere? Oh,
They did have a locator for a while, but it was a third-party site. Just people that love the
somebody
McRib.
just made that shit.
Yeah, they said
Wizard
like people,
probably
people
like
would
funded
go to the
that.
restaurant.
He supported
go
that
ahead.
shit. I said, Wizard probably supported it. You know what I mean? He put some money into that tracker so you could find them.
Yo, so what they did was people would go to the restaurant, report that they found a McRib in that spot, and then put it on the site.
Oh, I've seen.
And
that
then
before.
people could look it up and see if their area had one.
I see. That's pretty intelligent, actually. I can't even knock these McRib lovers.
What the hell? Oh, Wikipedia says it came back
It wasn't that long ago. I want to say like a year and a half ago.
It returned once more since October 2017, but in most areas.
Yep.
And
I
this is
remember
local
that.
McDonald's Twitter accounts announced in Southern California and Hawaii that the McRib will be returning to these two locations on the 2nd and 9th of November.
Oh, it's time to make a trip.
Of this year?
That was 2017. And the McRib once again made a limited return in the United States and Australia at participating locations starting in 2018.
Yeah, certain ones, because I definitely didn't get one
Jesus.
last year.
Damn. All right.
I'll preserve them joints to give them to Wizard.
That shit went so left field, yo. Back to the wife beater. Is that fucked up? I hate
No,
to
that shit
like
don't
that.
That's what he is.
Is it really? Is it really though?
I mean, it
Sorry,
was
but
it.
he is.
All right, was it proven?
Yes, it was.
I heard it was
Is-
proving he had to pay a fine or something to like.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
If-
and people
yo,
are still defending it. I'm just like,
yo, if
why?
that's a thing in Korea, that's really fucked up.
I mean, the laws are different in Korea, and
That's
they're
what I'm
really
saying.
lenient
That's a
It's
from what I understand on the
very-
male side.
very male
All right,
oriented.
Yeah.
what are y'all's take on it? Like, how do y'all feel about infiltration going to Evo? Because me personally, my 2 cents, I honestly don't give a shit.
So
Like,
I don't care, mainly because
it's
I'm
whatever.
not going, but I still think it's fucked up that we are just not going to at least address the horse in the room, because it's obviously there and it's obviously a thing, but then like you got people just kind of like, man, don't worry about it, or who cares, or I'm just like, well,
He's not gonna beat you.
yeah, right. I'm just like, well, I remember that when you're in trouble. I remember we won't care about your shit.
I guess the way to
Yeah.
look at it is there's so many people with dirt in their closets that are part of the FGC that
Nobody
I
wants
mean,
to
why not?
So,
Why it's a part of that. It's that, but then it's like, why not let them in? There's so many freaking crooks and criminals and sex offenders and
It's just
all kinds
awesome.
of crazy shit going on in the FGC, which pertains to one of the topics we're going to talk about tonight. We'll get to that, but
I think I know which
You
one
know.
you're talking about.
that shit. I don't know. That's crazy. I personally don't give a fuck. If they want to see infiltration win another Evo while he's beating on people, fuck it, man. So be it. Just make sure he don't do that shit in the States, because we reserve the right to kick his ass.
That's the
here.
thing. It's like in the States, he
Like-
definitely would have gotten like jail time, but he ain't in the States. He ain't from the States.
Shit, it'd be
That's
more than
crazy.
jail time. I feel like a couple people to put hands on.
I think we need. I think
You
we need
you
to.
really think so?
I think so.
I think we need to start making shirts with infiltration's face on it. The joint just says beater.
That's fucked up.
We start selling them joints. We can make some money. We can go to events.
I mean, we can have a couple of shirts. You can have the beater joint. We can have one of them where it's got like his face and it's got the two fists doing the rise up shit, and underneath it can say catch the fade. Like, you got one of those,
Holy shit!
It'll be called Wife Beater 5.
Yeah, my man's chucking them joints up. God damn, man, this dude is insane. That's actually kind of wild. I'm trying to think. There's probably more of these people out there, yo. Who else? Who do I think in the FGC definitely puts hands on females? There's definitely.
Noel.
That's fucked up.
Is he wrong,
Oh.
I mean, it's proven.
Yeah, like, is he wrong?
He was cured, guys. He was cured.
I guess.
No, what you saying is he's just not being in the spotlight.
True.
Was that the one that happened at
CEO?
what's the one that happened at the Big E joint?
You're talking about the whole thing when he was messing around with Andre's girl when he got banned. He was
Yeah.
touching,
That
touching
was
butts and
Combo
shit.
Breaker. That was Combo Breaker.
Yeah, that was Combo Breaker.
I thought it was a Big E event. What
Nah.
happened at a Big E
And
event?
then-
It was
and what will happen
Andre.
is
The
CEO.
Andre thing.
And I mean, look how funny that is, right? So Noel Brown got banned from the Capcom Pro Tour for slapping Andre's girls' butts, and then like a couple of months later, Andre is
They broke up.
fucking. Not even just that, but he's a
And
fucking
Andre.
like credit
Now
card
he's in
scheming
jail.
mastermind.
Yeah.
Who's like ripping people's credit cards and shit and scamming people. FGC, man.
Yeah, right.
Like, everybody's got dirt in the closet.
Yeah,
man, I'm
it's
telling you.
hilarious, right? But nobody wants to call it out until it's a big problem.
I just like the
Oh,
But
people
Andre's not a top
complaining
player,
about it.
so it don't matter.
The same people complaining about it, though, aren't going to say shit to him in person. Not a damn thing.
I mean,
So
I
it should be
did.
infiltration or Andre?
Infiltration.
Oh, well, the people who would say something are probably the same people who are not going.
You're
Yeah.
very right, because that's the Twitterverse.
I mean, well, no, it's Evo. Like most of those people have wised up, knowing what Evo's about,
That shit's trash.
and
True.
it's just like there's better tournaments than Evo now. Like people go now just because I'm West Coast, I'm right there.
Right.
But like, ain't nobody really trying to go to Evo unless you like a Capcom top player or something like that, or you go for the experience. Like no one's enjoying.
The luster definitely isn't what it used to be.
Nah,
Do you guys think I would gain or lose followers on Twitter if I took a picture with Infiltration and made it my profile picture?
I don't think anyone would care because you don't talk much on Twitter.
I
so-
don't say much.
Yeah, so like, I don't think anyone would really care.
I think if like if you just took the picture and like posted it and everything,
And
I don't
not-
think anything
no
would
no
happen.
context, no nothing.
Yeah.
It's just a picture,
Yeah.
right? All right. Let me
I think
rephrase
if somebody like retweeted it,
it. Okay.
to,
Oh
like, a
yeah, if
bigger
somebody
audience?
retweeted it, it'd be a different story.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I took a picture with Infiltration on my right side and OJ Simpson on my left side?
That'd be godly.
if-
Look at that.
I would actually commend you because that'd be kind of godlike.
That is
That's dope
that's
as shit.
the god duo. I gotta get them both in like the same fucking place at one time.
Except we both
I
got
like
away with murder.
Yeah, you just say,
in,
hey,
in a
hey,
sense,
Wizard,
yes.
He said, Wizard, can you invite OJ Simpson
In a
to
sense,
Evo,
yes.
please?
I just want to put it out there that this podcast does not condone the beating of anyone, whether it's a female or a male or in between or whatever. Like, we don't condone that. I know we're cracking the jokes and all that, but it is extremely fucked up what this individual did to this other individual, yo. Like, it's extremely fucked up, but, unfortunately, cynicism and
Humor is a
comedy,
fallback.
yeah, you know what I mean? It helps us get through these tough times. It is what it is. Okay. Speaking of Evo, shout outs to Eunice breaking 1,000 entrants.
So they Samurai
everybody-
Showdown.
Boo.
That game doesn't exist though.
Hey man, broke 1,000, so 1,000 people think it's existing.
I think we should all get
Get a
a
copy?
shot glass, and we should all buy a jar of Bella Delphine bathwater and do a shot in the sense of Eunice.
I'm
of
gonna
the
be real with
bathwater.
you right now, Chief. I'm already ahead of you.
I'm not giving you
Stop.
$10,000. I saw it.
Stop.
I saw it,
Please,
man.
please
That
let me hold
is,
$10,000.
it's crazy how far it evolved.
Oh man,
within the past.
I am willing to spend $10,000 for a tub.
I know that
Stop.
I know it's like a fucking like one of those like plastic tubs you would get from Walmart to put clothes in and shit. I know that's what it is.
Yeah,
It's not
it
like
is.
it's not like a vet. Like people are thinking she's gonna give you like a keg of like bath water. It's not what it is, man. It's like a small tub, yo. But you get a personalized video. I don't know, man. So yeah, we gotta put our bath waters up for Eunice. Congrats on 1,000 entrants. Yeah, why is nobody celebrating Samurai Showdown? We all thought it was gonna be a
What are you
blow
talking
up.
about? They are definitely celebrating for it.
Well,
I
mean,
actually
the-
found,
yeah, the
I
company
actually
they're putting
found out
money into it.
about Samurai Showdown breaking 1,000 before I did Under Night.
But like, I don't hear anybody talking. I don't see anybody on the TL talking about it.
I mean, it got that 30,000 pop
Bob
bonus.
bonus- yeah,
People definitely
I
talk
heard
about
I
it.
heard about the pop bonus.
I was like, are you
the
crazy?
entrance
Like,
not so much. It's still like the crazy thing is like from a pop bonus standpoint, it's probably more paid than like the other anime games.
Yeah,
But it's not going to be more than Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
yeah, but nobody really cares about Street Fighter outside of like diehard fans now.
Son,
Street Fighter fans.
the shit it's getting
So,
like the erosion of Street Fighter 5 is getting so bad. There are like
yeah, it's getting pretty bad
diehards
now.
in the scene talking about going to play anime, and I'm laughing because I'm like,
Pretty
what
bad.
I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna play? Like,
Yo,
nobody's playing,
I
playing
actually-
anime either.
I actually saw Sean was like, yo, I'm about to go to anime since
I'm like,
Street
what's
Fighter 5's down. I'm like, what?
What's he gonna play? BB Tag? Like,
Man, see,
what,
about to
what
play that
anime is
Persona.
it? Nobody's playing that shit. Need to
I
stop.
was like, what?
Persona.
Nobody's playing Persona. Like, definitely not that.
I
Like,
was like, all right, like you should have been doing that years
His-
ago when we said Street Fighter 5 was a little lacking. But
his best take would probably be to play Guilty Gear. That's where all the Street Fighter players go. Though, I don't know. Do we still have a Guilty Gear scene in Maryland? Like, it was kind of there, but
Our Guilty Gear scene was legitimately like five
five
people.
people. Yeah.
It has not increased or decreased in the last, like, I swear to God, like 3 years.
I feel like after River moved, it died. Like, it started
Sorry.
to die here. I
mean,
now he's making top 8 for us down here. Fam.
Yeah, and freaking Pat's not like
Yeah,
playing it
he's-
much anymore.
he's out.
And so they're like, I don't know. They're a weird.
I don't know. Well, Pat's in the same boat that I'm kind of in. Like, it's like an OG thing. Like, we just don't do anything anymore. Like, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Cause like even the people that were prominent in Guilty Gear don't play the shit no more. Like I haven't heard of Steve playing it. I don't know where Steve is.
Too busy playing
just-
not Guilty Gear.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Steve's busy begging for money.
And then
Oh.
and then what's it called? Coma doesn't play it. So
I'm
it's
playing
like,
Under Night.
Yep.
And every week having a freaking character crisis.
Why?
That's every video game he plays though. I
Yeah,
don't know
well,
what
I
it
don't
is
know
with
why.
these people playing exceptional characters and having character crises.
He's like,
Like,
oh,
Is
yeah.
that,
like
is that
the
a
thing.
topic tonight?
I actually don't.
Matchup.
I actually don't want to talk about it because I think it's really stupid. Like when I was
fine.
I mean we can if you guys want to we can talk about it, but like
Short
I
segment.
debunked that shit right in the chat, man. Like but I don't understand when people play gifted characters and then have crises. I don't understand. I guess it's beating your head against the rock because you plateau, but I don't consider it a plateau if you're still winning. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I wish I had won. What was it? CEO.
CEO, yeah. CEO.
But to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, well,
Everybody copes differently.
what happens when you can't mix anybody up?
Don't need to though.
I need set play.
You don't need to though.
Your mix-up is chip.
That is so one-dimensional. Like thinking like mix-up leads to the victory. Because there's so many other angles in fighting games. Like if you're thinking that way, I'd be frustrated too. Like if you were just looking at it that way, that's like looking at it through a microscope, bro. When in reality, fighting games are more like a kaleidoscope. There's so many different ways to win.
There's so many paths.
It's fucking crazy, man. So yeah, I didn't even read the twit longer. I just saw everybody reacting to it.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, too long didn't reverse. It just kind of sounded like to me that it was another excuse to say why Wagner's not as busted as people are saying. On top of just saying that he doesn't like set play characters, and I'm like, that's cool, but like you can't sit here and tell me your character is not really strong,
Right.
and like you can't tell me your character's not viable, and be like serious about it when you just fucking won CEO and beat Goichi of all people, regardless if he's playing the game or not. I'm like, yo, like. You're literally shitting on yourself for the wrong reasons on top of your character, and you don't, in my opinion, you don't have anything you're worth. Like you're not selling me on backing up your justification of why your character is considered not viable. When like this character literally was in grand finals for Climax, grand finals for Combo Breaker, grand finals for CEO, grand finals over at Arc. Like yo, like you see what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me your character when you say your character's not viable, you're not making it out of pools, in my opinion.
Right.
But if you're making top 8 almost every event that you're at, and you're pretty much making top 3 at every event that you're at, your character's viable.
You don't see Squish saying Akatsuki is
Akatsuki.
viable.
And
Like-
Squid's been playing Akatsuki since he was
Since
really
the inception, yeah.
My man's been doing work, so I'm just like, there's like the perception. Like I was like, yo, you probably just take a break. Like if you're thinking that hard, just take a break.
Right.
Just take the break.
Yeah.
Because
My thing is,
you're really talking out your head right now.
I've never been a proponent of downplaying the character that I'm playing. Like I've never understood that logic, and I feel like it's a hindrance to the player playing the character because it's like you're not really realizing the strengths of your character. Like I was an Izanami player. Well, I am an Izanami player, and I never once was like, "Yo, this character's fair." I never fucking said that shit. Now, granted, I would tell people weaknesses. I'm like, yeah, she loses to this, loses to that. This isn't as strong as people think it is. But I was never like, oh, nah, she sucks, or you know what I mean? She's not
Right,
good.
right.
She's not viable. Nah, that character's fucking stupid. Like, like it is what it is. You gotta acknowledge that.
Here,
When has SKD ever been like, yo, Izzy
Yeah.
great? Like he tells us how fucking busted she is, whether
Yeah.
he's winning or not. Like like it is
You
what
open
it
up
is.
to it. Like what
Right,
are we
we
what are
don't-
we what are we downplaying the character for?
Right. Yeah, I've never understood that, especially when you're playing a stronger character.
Just
But-
accept that your character's strong. People are not gonna like it. That's too bad. And keep doing your thing.
Yep.
The end.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We're not
Way,
well, I guess-
way worse to talk about than that.
right. I guess some people are in the FGC to make friends, but majority, well, nah, I can't even say that. A small faction of the FGC is actually about getting better and trying to win tournaments, and that doesn't necessarily include making friends. So if you're gonna play a character that people don't agree with or do not like fighting. Fuck it. Like, it is what it is. You're gonna take the W. Like, I'll take that any day over that. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. Man. I just thought it was really stupid. I feel like there wasn't even a need for the announcement for it, but I guess he needed to get it off his chest. This is why you have individuals in your scene to talk to, friends and stuff. I feel like that was probably something that belonged in a group chat or
Probably
a Discord or something, not Twitter. I don't know. It just seemed like an internal struggle that came outwards. I don't know, man. You could have just been like, "Yo, taking
a
off.
break, taking a break." The end.
Yeah, there was no reason
just
to
keep
make
it
it
simple.
blow up. Yeah, there's no.
You gotta have your own reasons for whatever reason you take the break. If you feel like taking a break, take the break.
That's why I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna write this down because I feel like it's really stupid and there's no point talking about it. But I mean, it is what it is. Nice little short and sweet segment. What else I got on the yep, covered that. Okay, here's a here's a quickie. So recently there's been an influx of marriage proposals. Argon Ross proposed to his girl at CEO. Yeah, CEO.
Yeah.
It was Eunice Top 8. He proposed to his girl, and I guess they're getting married. Congrats to those two. And then recently on Twitter, I saw that our very own DC proposed to his girl, but we're not just talking about regular marriage proposals. And I'm pretty sure we all have our own view on these. Me, for one, I think it's extremely corny. I think it's corny to propose to your girl at an FGC event. I think it's corny to give your chick an engagement ring inside of a Pokeball. That is.
But I mean, you think about how these people met up. Like for I can definitely I understand why DC did his.
How
Because
old is DC?
I mean, DC met her through.
How old is DC?
What difference does it make? You telling me you can't be a kid for once to fucking propose to his love?
I'm just saying that Pokemon is usually involved with children.
Cool, but like I'm saying, like those two met through Pokemon. Like they met because of Nintendo.
That shit is
So
the
like,
worst way.
I totally understand why he would go that route. I'm just saying, like, if there's some sentimental value behind it, I understand why they would do such things. Like, if Argon Ross's girl met at CEO, if you want to propose at CEO, cool. Would I do it on the stage?
Going by your logic, right? If I came into context with a female through Yu-Gi-Oh! And this chick hands me a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card with a ring of destruction and gives that to me as a marriage proposal. I'm not, son, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey,
no, man.
I'm just pointing out the obvious routes that can be done for a marriage proposal that doesn't consist of your same old boring, let me get on my knee and let me present this ring that anyone else can buy. Be really creative. That's all I'm saying.
Both of y'all have some solid points, right? Greg, I understand what you're saying, right? You meet at the event. That's very sentimental.
Like, I totally understand.
You take that and you go with it. I get that. But Kyle, your son, the shit is bad corny. I do admit. But
I mean, that's the point. Like, nobody's saying it's great. It's gonna be corny, but you do it anyway. You do it because it's corny.
He could have did something like if I was DC, man, I'd have took her on a safari, dog. We could have been like,
I mean, but look where they going though.
You know what I mean?
Literally, look where they're going half the time though.
Hey, look, Pokemon Snap. Like,
that's right. Hey, look. As a wise man
in this goddamn cart, we snap some Pokemon.
As a wise man once said, "Get your bread up." All right, like,
look, I'm just saying. Like,
thank you.
I'm just saying they already going all over the damn world. They already doing Pokemon training. Like, you telling me that's crazy, you go cool? You gonna get on for doing something as small as that?
Hey, Kyle, can you just play the Wadi joint, please, on stream?
Yeah, I can.
I mean, I'll give DC props because at least he was in Hawaii.
Yeah, like
What does that
That's
mean?
dope.
That's still
That's
not
much
out of the
better.
country. That's a stage.
It wasn't just in the back of their room or something. Like my man's they're already traveling all over the place.
Son,
So what?
Hawaii's right there. Y'all act like he was in the Himalayas or some shit. Like, come on, man.
So where would you prefer he had done it if that was the case?
That he should have took that chick to like Australia or something.
I mean, they
Or
just
like-
got back from like what, Germany?
or-
I thought
or
they
like-
just got back from Germany not too long ago.
He should have did it in Nigeria.
Okay, Jesus.
All right, you actually got to chill right now.
Nah, for real though. For
Man,
real
so-
though.
All right, just to add some context to this video, this what I mean by corny is like, yeah, you met this person at the event, but why are you like trying to signify something for the rest of your whole entire life in an esports jersey and sweatpants? Like that's kind of not cool to me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would-
damn.
Yeah, that's a little too much. I'd at least dress
That's
up.
what these people are doing because don't forget, you got to remember they're sponsored and they're doing the proposals and
That's
like,
cool. I take my sponsor shirt off and I put on like a dress shirt real quick.
yeah,
Like
shirt-
my man wasn't in top 3. He was
These
in top
dudes-
8.
These
You gotta
dudes
rock-
are
you gotta
doing
rock
this shit
like
in
fake
fucking
tuxedo
like sweatpants and hoodies and shit. They're literally fucking proposing to people in that. That's
Yeah.
corny. That's
really
fucking
bad.
corny.
That's
man.
that's actually bad. But like Greg said, you know, you can change. You can fucking put something on that's presentable to propose. Like that's a big step. You got to remember, this bitch is gonna remember this for the rest of her life. Every woman will remember her proposal for the rest of her life.
This is true.
So why would you do it like that? Like of course the place, sure, keep it that way. But
I mean, Daytona's not
How
the
you
greatest
do it?
place either, but you ain't got no
Daytona
choice.
is a terrible place.
You ain't got a choice.
I'm gonna go ahead and rock that Wadi marriage proposal, y'all. Let me put that joint on. First off, I'm not. This is making me look like an asshole. Like this podcast. I'm not that bad, guys. Trust me. Like, you know, if somebody on the show has to be the villain, all right? You know, I will take that and accept responsibility. This is fucking corny, bro. My man's has on some Adidas sweatpants.
Oh, I didn't see
And-
this one.
and-
Who did he
and
propose to?
Cinnapie.
Who?
and-
Oh, I'm like, wait, who? I act like I know you. I'm like, I don't pay attention to Smash. Like,
My
you gotta
man's
be like specific
Has on
here.
Adidas sweatpants and a fucking like random hoodie, and I don't even know what she's wearing, man.
She looked like she's coming from Space Channel
I
5,
never would have
honestly.
thought that going to tournaments.
I don't mean that in no
Yo!
disrespect, but I'm just being straight
would
up
bring me the love
honest.
of my life.
Shouts to Space Channel 5.
Love me some Space
But
Channel
here
5.
we are, standing in an enhanced version of where we first met.
You're not
Killed
standing though.
myself.
he said you're everything,
I'm
baby.
proud to call you my partner and my best friend. You're my everything, baby.
Isn't this the
Man,
same dude
that
that
shit
people
like-
got on for
that shit like lag?
for his girl or something for
Why is the video?
Just
Buffer?
make me
There you go.
the happiest man in the
We need
world.
to get this shit off the screen.
I gotta finish that. I just want to see homeboy that's waiting to play.
Greg,
I just need the
Greg.
camera to pan so we can see homeboy that's waiting on this. Like he's proposing before his match. He has to play somebody.
Oh, he's proposing before his
Yes, somebody is at the station waiting to play.
So he's
I'm talking about
I'd have done
straight
it
up
after.
love people here. Another
That's how you're
proposal
supposed
right here, but this one, she's in the
What do
cosplay.
I-
How's she even gonna fit that ring
Man
on?
should have won the
Look,
match, then proposed.
Hold on, they said another proposal? Somebody else proposed that tournament?
Oh, I have no idea.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they couldn't see it, but there was definitely somebody waiting to play on
Yeah, that was tweet.
like
Fucking tweet.
he was probably
That's
pissed.
rough.
He is probably really mad. Dog. It's like you finish this shit up, dog.
Yeah, he had the sponsored hoodie on and some Adidas pants.
Jesus Christ. This makes me not want to get married.
Makes me want
Like,
to not
it's-
be married around or get my
it's-
proposal around other people because
It's
they
shit
clearly.
like, it's shit like this makes me not want to put a ring on something, bro. Cause honestly, in all honesty, it's literally a divorce waiting to happen. Like the divorce rate is retarded right now. I know it's high, bro. I know it's high. It's got to be like at least 75%.
Oh, you want to know what it is in the Marine Corps? It's even worse.
Oh, that's just probably 90. Yeah, it's just
At
guaranteed,
least,
bro.
yes,
Guaranteed, man. It's I don't know.
it's crazy. bro.
Do you feel like proposals have a place at tournaments, or do you think there's a time and place for this? Because honestly, it takes away from the event. It takes time.
I don't mind, but like again, you gotta plan this stuff. If you're just gonna do it randomly, you can't be like us deciding this shit the day before because I know these dudes do. So I mean, like if you're gonna do it, I would at least do it properly by like the side, like I would plan ahead. If you're planning on doing it, do it like, I mean, like at least like I said, plan it ahead. At least let the TOs know.
Can we
If
do
you're
that?
just doing
we're
it,
just gonna let that joint rip.
Can
yeah,
we do
you're
that
just
shit
doing it day of.
after
like,
the tournament's done? Can we not do it during bracket? That is the dumbest. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We already have time restraints on people like being late and like, you know what I mean, running from pools and shit like that. But we got people mid bracket. Yeah, I know nobody can see it, but fuck it. Like, it's not. But the thing is, all right, look. The way I look at it is, right, when you propose to somebody, you know what I mean? This is a contractual agreement between you and that other person. It's not about everybody else. It's between the two people involved. So why the fuck do I got to be on stream to show, you know what I mean, 100,000 people that I'm proposing to somebody when it's not about them in the first place?
This
You know what I
actually
mean?
reminds
That's
me
really
of
stupid.
my friend who actually proposed to his girl during I think it was Carolina Panthers game. They were at the event,
Right.
and I mean, obviously you don't just fucking stop the game for the proposal. So what he did, I think
Right.
he asked staff if he could go behind I can't remember what he did, but he asked staff if he could like go behind somewhere or something like that, and they agreed to it. And it was like out, you know, like they did it in private, but he
Right.
had them record it.
Okay, cool.
So like, yeah, like so like it's not disrupting the game or anything. It's not disrupting anybody else. He had a little private area that he had to go and go and do it because I mean, yeah, in the end, it really is just between you two that really should matter. If you're kind of trying to propose to somebody, I'm not proposing to the whole world. I'm proposing to the girl I love.
That
So-
honestly, that's probably the biggest problem I have with it. Besides it being corny, is that it takes away from the event, and a lot of these people that are doing it during bracket. Like the Wadi one is absurd because he literally did it before he had to play. Like
yeah,
if
that's
I
a
was-
little. That's a little.
like I'm not one
disrespectful.
to step on someone's moment, but if I was the dude he had to play and he was doing that, I would have probably gotten be like, look, man, we're gonna finish this real quick. Win or lose, you could do this shit afterwards. You were planning on doing it anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna sit there and make me wait while you're putting a ring on somebody and celebrate and all that before we play our match. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure in the back of his head, he was like, yo, real talk, I'm gonna bust this dude's ass for this shit. He's probably thinking that, yo. Like, honestly. That's crazy. But, yeah, that was, one of my topics was these, corny marriage proposals.
Somebody actually proposed at AGDQ as well. The past weekend when it was on.
But
The
they
thing is
did
that
it after.
literally
They
did it
probably-
at the end.
They probably got donations for that.
They did actually.
said,
But they
if we
did it
meet
at
the
the end.
donation drive, I'll marry my girlfriend.
He said, yeah, if,
I mean, okay.
somebody donates $50,000, I get married to somebody right now. Like,
I mean, it's all about the sentimental value. Like maybe they met there. I don't fucking
That's
know.
what I'm saying. Like, if it's a sentimental thing, it makes total sense. But I'm just like, if you're just doing it just to do it because you think it's time, well, I guess you can wait a little more just to do it because I don't see that. If you're just doing it because like, oh, I think it's time, well, do it after the event, not because
People want the
I-
clout. That's what it comes to.
yes,
guess.
that's what I'm saying, man. Thank you, EJ. The clout, man.
People
I'm
want the
telling
fucking
you, it's crazy. What you should not. That is. Oh my god, that is so bad. It's so
It's
true.
like-
It's so bad, man.
I get it. Like the place is sentimental, cool, but it's the execution. That's the corny part.
well, the execution is
makes it
trash. We know that. No one's
Execution
No
is-
one's defending that.
Execution's really fucking bad. It's corny. It's really corny, man.
Like put some swag in it. Like have them sing like a song. Like I don't fucking know, like an audience thing or something cool. Like
If you
everybody.
got the audience to sing while you're trying to propose, I'd be
Nah.
sick in the crowd, dog.
I
I'd be
don't
like,
know.
"Get this dude off
Let's
the
not
damn
do
Out
that.
of the box though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking.
Let's not do that.
I don't know.
I know, like, true shit though. A lot of these reactions are fake. Like, you know what I mean? Fake female reactions to marriage proposals, definitely a thing. Definitely a fucking thing, dog. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool, like, for us to see because they're like, oh my god, you know, he's proposing and all that. But you know, afterwards, like, a majority of these proposals are like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know? So, I don't know, man.
I think it's legit.
There's a time and a place for him. If you want to propose to your girl at a fucking video game tournament or a anime con or whatever the fuck y'all do y'all. Just don't have it impede on other people's time and keep that shit to yourself, please. Like, just please, dog. I legit scrolled so fast down my TL on Twitter and saw Pokeball. Like I had no idea what the fuck I was looking at until I went back up and saw Ring Inside, and then the level of trigger that got in my brain was just like insane, bro. But so much for that. Speaking of Pokemon, my TL is riddled with more of Nintendo's sins.
Thank you.
Like,
You're
you
welcome.
know what I mean?
Sorry.
They're not gonna keep over sexualizing these young kids
You sound like a
Hey,
pregnant.
and
I'm not quite
and-
offended by this one.
and put because it just keeps getting worse. Like Nintendo knows what they're doing, man. Like
Yeah, I think
the
they've been
character's
knowing what
name
they're
is
doing
the
since
character's
Gold and
name
Silver.
is Bay. Like, come on, bro. Like it's
I
like
actually don't know how they got fucking Saito to be like Bea. Like, where did that
it was
connection come from?
son. It was so like
When did they announce this character? Because I
like 2
completely
days
Yesterday.
ago.
yesterday.
Like,
Oh,
man,
that's
like,
probably why I didn't see it.
Yeah,
son.
like yesterday or Monday.
There's so much fan art already in a day.
As I'm
Mon-
saying, like, bro,
In a
there's-
day.
It's actually like taking over.
every
Yeah,
two
thank you.
weeks,
You're welcome.
Every 2
Half
weeks,
of that
another
was because of me.
Nessa, bro.
freaking,
No,
freaking
no.
Pokemon chick, man. That
I'm
these
definitely like retweeting every bit of it. So
that
like,
these
you're on my
freaking
top line.
degenerates-
I mean,
Sorry.
I was scrolling down, Greg. Some of them posts, I was like,
Alright.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Some
Somebody-
of them a
yo.
little sussery.
That's what I'm saying. These degenerates are trying to smash this joint, man. It's a cartoon. That's
I mean,
crazy.
I mean, we in the anime community. What do you expect at this point, man?
I expect a
That is
lot
true.
more. It's fucking Pokemon.
Nah,
bro.
man. Come
Like,
on.
what-
Come
it
on,
used-
man.
It
You
used
realize.
to be so innocent. It used to be so innocent, and now,
I mean, you say that, but then I don't think the fun community has ever been innocent.
no, I'm not anime. Pokemon.
I don't think Pokemon's ever been innocent.
The only chick they was trying to smash was Misty.
You haven't seen
Definitely
Nah.
forgot about Officer Jenny.
Officer
But
Jenny.
at least
Officer
Officer
Jenny,
Jenny,
Lori
Officer,
Lay.
they wore
Uh,
clothes. They wore
what
Yo,
clothes.
we
though.
go down the
These
line.
characters
What about the grass
are
chick?
slowly but can you
Jessie,
stop?
Cynthia?
Erica, Sabrina, like yo, we can go down the line on this, man.
You guys had some sick fucking childhoods.
I'm
all
just
y'all.
saying
Oh
what's
my God.
obvious out
Like-
here. That you've definitely been going through the range.
bro.
Hey, go to me.
That's insane, man.
I'm
I
just
was
trying to say.
I was out here trying to catch them all. I wasn't trying to catch all the females.
I mean, I was too. Yes, I'm
Jesus
just
Christ,
simply
man.
saying that, like, yo, dudes have definitely been on the strip for like Pokemon females for a while.
This shit is
It ain't
insane.
new.
I'm gonna need Nintendo to
You
stop.
just been
Definitely
oblivious to it.
I'm gonna need
I
Nintendo
think
to
it's
stop.
more of a like
It's-
wildfire.
Son,
now.
it's worse. Like son,
I
they're,
think
like,
it's a lot
catering to
worse
it.
now because
They're
of social
catering to
media.
it.
Yes.
And it's like the way that they're designing these characters are based upon fetishes and shit. Like you can see it. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have to put the dark skin junk in. Like, that's literally what they're thinking, man. She gonna have the tan lines. Like, yo, come on, man. Like, I can't, yo. I freaking can't, man. Yeah, like they're hitting all the bases, bro. So like they put in the one joint. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have her. She gonna be like a ditz, you know what I mean, all that. Then they put in the dark skin joint. They're like, yeah, we got Nessa. You got the dark skin junk. Now they're like, yo, you know what's even hot? You know, we kind of gotten a little bit deep with the dark skin junk because now people are talking about whitewashing and stuff. So
Oh,
you know what? We
shit.
gotta put a joint in with the tan lines. Like, come on, man.
Show her feet.
Yeah, it's coming. It's
Show them
coming.
joint.
You know what do you mean?
It's
It's
there.
What do you mean it's coming?
Oh,
It's
man.
definitely already a thing.
They're
She
making
don't
these
have
characters
Google, bro.
based upon fetishes though. It's fucking disgusting. You know, so my
That's
TL
artwork.
is filled. Like I'm just like where the
You're
fuck
welcome.
I'm not an avid
Next time you come
Pokemon
on
fan.
PvP, bro.
I haven't played Pokemon since Red and Blue, bro. So
You
I'm
missed
not
out on the best
an
year.
average Pokemon connoisseur, but you know, I feel like it's kind of OD the amount that I'm seeing these fucking characters. And every week it's another one. So
great artwork.
So what's coming up next week? What character we gonna get next week, man? Like we're gonna have the MILF. They're gonna put a MILF in the joint.
Yo, we already got the MILF, man. What you talking
They're
about?
gonna put
There's already a MILF character in the last
yeah,
generation.
what's her
Definitely
name?
behind?
Wilk,
Lusamine?
Wilke or whatever.
Oh, Lusamine.
They're gonna put in like a really Asian looking one. They're gonna do that.
I think you behind already, man.
They're gonna
You
do
look, you talking about red and blue? You real behind. So I know you haven't been paying attention to stuff.
I don't, son. I grew up. I'm sorry.
I mean, I grew up
You're
too.
talking-
I'm just
you're
saying.
talking to the same guy that was complaining about somebody having a marriage ring and a Pokeball.
Just saying, man. You were really out the loop on all these things you're talking about because all this stuff has probably already been done in Pokemon.
I have a problem with it. It's gotta stop. It's just gotta stop.
I'm just saying, man. Like, it's not new.
Oh, man,
I blame
this shit's
social media for it
hilarious.
getting worse though.
I mean, social media just made it a lot easier to notice this stuff.
It's like, bro, man. But the thing is, it's like Nintendo's panhandling it. Cause you remember the whole Bowsette shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's all over again. Every Nintendo product. And then they were like, you know what? We got them the last time with the whole other junk, so we gonna put out short-haired Zelda. Like, you know what I mean? And then I had to deal with that, and it's just like, why are they over-sexualizing Nintendo characters, bro? I don't understand. Like, we don't have.
It's not like they
Sony
dropping their
characters.
prices anytime soon.
Definitely not doing that. Which, by
Yeah,
the way,
so?
they're releasing the Switch Lite. With,
Yeah, just got announced today.
That is
with the-
whack.
Guess I should go ahead and get my actual Switch now.
So the shit is literally the Switch without the dock. Is that what it is?
And you can't play on TV.
You can't dock it, and you can't undo the Joy-Cons. They're like literally
Yeah,
attached to the
So it's
shit.
literally
So
just
you can't
a Switch.
play like Mario Tennis in swing mode. You can't like
Can't play
do
Mario
party games where you like
So
fucking
it's,
like you're like
it's
jacking off the
literally
fucking Joy-Con.
that fucking big ass thing that came with the Wii U.
Yes.
That's literally Nintendo thinks they're fucking
Smaller.
Bro.
it's like the 2DS version of the Switch.
Basically.
Son, I'm on to these dudes, man. Like they think they're slick.
Oh, speaking of which, I should check on my
The
my
sad-
eBay sale.
Sad
You know
part
the
is
trade
that,
also?
that shit is gonna fucking sell like hotcakes because people are fucking cheap.
I mean,
Yeah, the 2DS
yes.
very
I
well.
don't even think it's that much. Well, I mean, now they got the new 2DS, which is
Oh my
like
God.
The new
Way
2DS
better.
actually looks alright.
it's actually I think better than the 3DS.
Yeah, so like I would definitely get the 2DS if I were to get another 3DS because that actually looks a lot better than just the 3DS. But I already got a 3DS; it works perfectly. I don't need another one. I just
couldn't
like the
even-
color scheme's a lot better.
I couldn't even fucking tell you guys the last Nintendo product I owned. It's probably GameCube. I don't know. No, I had a Wii. I had a Wii for like a week, and then I resold it. It was like when it first launched and shit, and I was working at GameStop at the time, so I was able to snag one like whatever. You know, I just came into work. I was like, I bought that shit, and literally had this chick come in with her like 5 kids, and she came up to me with a check, and it was blank, and she was like, "You write the amount in." I'm like, are you fucking serious? For a video game console, bro. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I definitely made $500.
They were flying off the shelves. You couldn't find one.
Oh, you gotta tell me I was selling them junks.
Yeah, I was definitely selling those Wii's too.
Yeah, you gotta tell me
The fact that
twice.
you did that doesn't surprise me right now.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking playing it. I wasn't gonna play on that shit. Red Steel? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I said, you know, people had PlayStations back then.
Twilight
we didn't have that. I don't play that. Like, Legend of Zelda, that game, it's done. I'm literally making every like gamer in the universe hate me in this one podcast. This one episode, I'm gonna have so many like fans from a villain standpoint. It's crazy. I don't fuck with Zelda. I'm sorry.
What about
Yeah,
Animal
guys.
Crossing?
Isn't it just The Sims with animals?
Sims
just
isn't
not
real,
people.
so.
I'd rather play The Sims.
Come with the pitchforks.
I feel like Animal Crossing was designed for furries.
I don't even know what to like say to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of honesty in that.
No.
I feel like we got some closet furries in this cast. Like,
You're just a hater.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you can't sit here and tell me that. I mean, you can say what you want.
There's some Nintendo
disagree
stuff
with
I
you.
like. I like Metroid.
No, you don't.
It's
When
a
was the
game
last
I do
Metroid
like.
game, Kyle?
The last one that came out?
Yeah, what was the last
Are
actual
we talking?
Metroid
Are we
game?
talking? Are we talking about?
2008.
Are we talking about console or handheld?
We're talking actual Metroid game, not like these shitty spin-offs like Metroid Prime Hunters or
say other.
not the remake of Metroid 2.
No
I'm about to say,
Metroidvania.
they had what's it called? Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. That was the last one.
Not trilogy, right?
That doesn't count.
Why doesn't it
Like,
count,
this is a
Kyle?
fucking, it's a collab. What's it called? A compilation.
There was a Metroid Prime 3.
When did that come out?
It came out on the Wii.
That's why that doesn't count. The Wii.
Why does it not
Oh
count?
my god. So,
I'm gonna
Because
show you
it's
the
a
case
Nintendo-
right
it's a
now.
Nintendo. It's a Nintendo product.
Brawl don't count either.
that shit. What game?
Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
A party game.
Oh my god, man.
Got him. Got him.
Party
Thank God.
game. I don't play those. I didn't play those joints.
I think you do.
Nah, I've never played Smash.
I think you
I
did
played-
at one point.
Played,
think you did.
I played like Mario. Like Mario.
What was the last Mario game you played, Kyle?
The last one I played was damn. Oh shit. That's fucked up. Nah, probably I was not about to say that. No, the last Mario game I played was probably Galaxy. I played Galaxy.
All right.
All right, that was good. Galaxy was good.
Instead of you would have said World, I would have been crying.
That's OD.
Yeah, I was
son.
like,
I was legit thinking.
How did you
I
know
was like,
Galaxy?
nah,
How have you played Galaxy but didn't know there was a third Metroid Prime game?
son, that must have been after my time. Like
It was
you know what I mean?
Wii.
Yeah, it was.
It
the
was
Wii, but I'm
clearly
like-
your time still.
After your time?
I'm talking about it fucking working at the store and shit, man. I don't know. I didn't know it was a third one. Like all honesty,
Yeah, there was a third one.
that's crazy. That shit must have been trash.
It literally, I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it definitely was a third one.
It sounded like trash. That's why. I
Hey.
really liked it.
At least there was one. I know there was one now.
I mean, that's true, but they ain't gonna
Don't
make
worry.
another one.
They didn't even talk about
this next one's gonna come out on the Switch too.
Exactly. They didn't even talk about that shit.
Yeah, because
Well,
they
they scrapped it all the way back to the beginning now. So
People
Oh, wow.
trying to come at me and switch it up on me. I ain't no Nintendo. Anyway,
Fun?
if only if you want it to be. Yeah, I got my Nintendo rant out. I can go ahead and mark that.
Nintendo rant. It was already planned.
Yeah, I definitely planned it. I didn't think we were gonna rant that hard about it. I didn't think it was gonna be
what
so
did
much.
you
I
expect?
didn't think there was gonna be so much resistance from you Nintendo fanboys. I don't know,
resistance?
man.
I'm
Like,
just making sure the facts are straight out here.
I didn't say that the console was trash.
I didn't say it was trash either. I
was
just
like,
simply wanted
I
you to
don't
have the
support
right
it.
facts.
But it's beyond my time. All right, you know, like I don't.
You can
Remember none of
take it
that.
on the go with you.
Why would I do that?
Play Brian in some Smash.
We have jobs to do. What are you talking about?
Sounded very
Like,
adultish.
it's just go out and play on the job.
Yeah, play on some juice,
I'm
dog.
gonna get so many fucking parking tickets doing some stupid shit like that. Like,
So, juice matches.
these dudes, they're gonna be omega sick with me. It's way too hot outside to be doing that. Like, it's too humid. I've got 2 more segments. Before I go into either of those, is there a topic that we did not cover that anybody wants to get into today? Like, the floor is open.
I mean, we already talked about Bella Delphine bathwater, so
I'm actually mad that it's taking up 2 segments. Hey, we
Yeah,
made
why are we
2
still on that?
segments on Bella Delphine bathwater. That is insane.
hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
I don't even want to imagine how much money this chick has made.
Apparently, she sold a bottle of pee.
Oh no, that's fake.
Okay,
They are,
alright,
so
yeah,
did
she
you-
already announced
Thank
it.
God.
Did you
Okay.
hear how fucking quiet the stream got? Yeah, I got really scared.
I'm just happy it's
I-
fake, bro. Oh my
Son,
god.
Yeah.
There you
I
are.
mean,
She
alright,
announced
alright,
it was fake.
look at all right. Looking from a non-pervy perspective, right? I could see somebody buying a bottle of her urine and trying to clone her. I could see that.
I mean, if you let me borrow 10K, I could have cloned her from the tub.
I don't feel like there's enough DNA in that. Urine, definitely. You could definitely make a clone from urine, but bathwater, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's fucking gross. Where did this bathwater shit come from?
She just like
Under
decided
Night.
to do it. Yeah.
No, it came from
Yeah.
under Night.
Yeah, she must be an Under Night fan.
It came from Undernight, but I'm like, why is it? Who was thinking about this in Undernight?
Because under Night players are weird.
Who the fuck thinks about bathwater? Who takes
Under
a
Night
bath?
players.
Okay,
Like,
Under
so-
Night
Who
players.
takes a bath?
like people are you're grown, you're taking a shower. You know what I mean? You wash yourself off and all that, but I can't.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I soaked in a bathtub.
Let me
bro.
tell you. You know how you see a fine ass girl, right? And
I
you
did
okay.
Evo.
you start
Okay.
saying weird shit. You be like, damn man, I'll take a straw and suck her ass. Like
I
some
would what?
bullshit like that. Like, that's where the
No.
bathwater shit came from. Long
No. Whatever happened in the normal days when people were eating ass? Well, we're not
time.
doing
So
that
I would-
anymore.
I would take some
Now
hot
we gotta-
sauce, put the
now we
pee.
gotta-
Like, come on now, you've heard shit like that.
You're crazy.
I'm not
I
one
feel
of
like
the
if you're
people.
hearing people say that, you're hanging with the wrong crowd. You know what I mean? This is what they've been talking about in fucking in guidance and shit, in schools and all that. This is what they're talking about. They're trying to discourage you from getting involved in these type of cliques and cults. It's disgusting. Like it's fucking.
I've heard this bathwater shit.
These type of cults? That's
if you're
crazy.
if you're
Like,
drinking bathwater, if you're
with
drinking,
spoon or some shit like that.
if you're drinking,
Cereal, nigga, like, come on. Oh my god.
if you're drinking bathwater, you're a part of a cult, dog. Like that's some cult shit. All right, that's you're listening to Cthulhu and like spaghetti flying monster and all that. That's that bathwater stuff. It's not fucking normal. Like, come on, man.
It's like she's so fond of you, you would literally take it to another level. That's where
Okay,
that
but
bathwater stuff
there's a
came
difference. There's a difference though. There's a difference between bathwater and taking it to another level. Like I've been around somebody that's like, yo, man, she's so fine, I'd suck her toes. Like that's weird, but like it's
That's weird
acceptable.
shit,
There are
yeah.
plenty of people that's legit.
It's not nearly as bad as you. I'm gonna drink this girl's bath
bathwater. That's what I'm saying. That's like somebody being around, be like, yeah, real talk, I'd suck one of her farts. Like what?
Yeah, yes.
Who's saying that?
Whoa.
Who is saying
Shut the
that?
fuck up.
Nobody's saying that, man. That's fucking gross.
Because you already know the premise, so you've heard that shit before.
I've never heard it before though. I've never heard anybody say something that wild. Not that wild. Bathwater's nasty.
That's where that shit came from. I'm telling y'all. Like I heard that shit in like high school.
I'm pretty sure the dude that fabricated this shit had like a teacup in mind. Like he's literally like fine dining on the bathwater, like pinky out.
But now you just got people slurping the shit straight out the tub.
That's fucking gross.
Literally taking a
Taking a straw and just slowly sipping.
Yeah,
Hey, I already told
Like,
you
what is
I
wrong
like-
with y'all?
couldn't even say it, yo.
What is wrong with y'all?
Homie's taking straight gulps.
If I bought that shit, I would make a pitcher of Kool-Aid out of it, or
What?
like I would
What?
fucking.
That was the consensus last stream.
Yeah,
Like
so
straight up, I'm
I-
into some weird stuff, but y'all, that shit just kind of that's way beyond me,
Or you
man.
could like freeze it, and you could get ice shavings and make a slurp.
Stop. Yeah, you going
Christ.
way
Oh my
too in there
goodness.
now.
Make a bathwater.
I mean, at that point, we wouldn't even notice.
Are you sure? How do you
Pretty
know?
Sure you would fucking notice. No.
I mean, I've drunk.
How do you know?
I know. Trust
What?
me.
You drunk
You
in
did- hold on.
bathwater?
You drank bathwater?
You
Oh,
don't listen?
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you one of those, man.
Yeah, well,
Oh man.
I've drunk Slurpees from 7-Eleven. I know they never clean them bitches.
My man is like a bathroom.
That's not bathwater though, man.
That's fucking gross.
Slurp is not a bathwater. It's a big difference.
Oh my god.
Fucking bathtub fantasies. So D, yo. So fucking gross. Oh my god. So yeah. Okay, we this is the most fucking recognition Bella Delphine is ever gonna fucking get on this podcast. She's done.
I'm bringing her back
Fucking
up next
cancel.
week.
Please don't.
Shut
Like,
up.
Three,
Hold on,
three
hold on.
segments is too many.
All right, real quick. Did you talk about her Pornhub scandal thing?
Whoa, what is going on?
She
Yeah.
okay,
Tell
too
me.
long didn't read, right? She
Tell me,
said
tell me,
if
tell me.
she got this many followers, she would do Pornhub. So she gets the followers well beyond that, and she ends up doing it, right?
Oh, she
But
did
she-
it.
It's like me strangling two big black cocks, right? As the video title, and she's literally playing with like two black chickens and trolling her fan base. But it's on Pornhub, like legit.
What is wrong with me?
That actually makes me really mad. Like I'm not even a fan of hers, and all right, can we just nuke this e-girl?
Yeah, what's
like,
next?
yeah, like
What's
you know
next,
what I mean?
man?
Like this.
Why are we even talking about this, nobody?
I'm just seeing if y'all talked about it.
This, I feel like this e-girl stigma that's going on. Like, we just need to nuke it, dog. We need to be done with Patreon. We need to be done with it. Like, you know what I mean? It just needs to be gone. Like, please just let it be gone. Because there are like legitimate content creators out there that are actually creative and have like, I don't know, talent, and they get no recognition because they're getting outsold by people selling their fucking bathwater and putting themselves on Pornhub, fucking asphyxiating fucking chickens.
This is very true.
You know what I mean? I'm actually surprised PETA hasn't gotten involved. Shut her ass down.
I mean, there was the one where she was like slapping what the fuck was it? It was like a octopus. I couldn't think
why
of
are
it.
we still talking about
yes,
this?
we just need to move on.
Why are we still talking about this?
Somebody talk about something else, please. It's just such a dark rabbit hole.
What's on the menu, man? Just skip it. Just skip
Alright. All right.
it. You tell us.
All right. EJ, inform. I don't know if these two know about it. I already know about it, but inform them about the whole the Smash thing that happened.
Oh, Ally.
Yeah.
So another TLDR, right? I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I still don't know 100% all the details. They're still working it out, but pretty much, you have this Smash player named Ally. And you have this other Smash player named Captain Zack. Ally is 27, 28. Captain Zack is 16, 17,
Yo.
something like that. And apparently he came
Hold
out.
on, before you finish, yo.
Uh-huh.
Captain Zack sounds an awful lot like Captain Jack.
All right. Yo, that dude dead though.
I don't know why. Yeah, he is. R.I.P. the homie. Though.
R.I.P.
He was the goat.
Yes.
He was the goat. All right, continue.
So he came out and said they were dating, and it was wrong of him, and he retired from the Smash community altogether and left. He said, "I'm done. You'll never see me again in the scene. I'm out." And people are consoling this man, saying, "Oh, it's okay. You should come back to the scene. Please come back. We need you. You're a top player. Blah 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 blah." And people are pretty much saying he's not wrong for doing what he did just because they want to see him play. And
This is
people
why
are
you can't trust
finding
Smash
an actual crime. Like
This dude low key is falling into that infiltration slot where I was like, there are a lot of people that have dirt in their closets that are a part of like the FGC and I guess the Smash community in this take. I know my biggest thing when we were talking about it was if the dude that's the younger party, if his parents know about the relationship, because if they know about it and they're cool with it, it's whatever. Do I think it's not disgusting? No, it's definitely still fucking nasty. That's over a decade. You're 11 years older than this dude. Like, come on, man. Like, that's crazy. But it is illegal. It's against the law. Regardless, you can't do that. Can't do that. But as I was telling you last week too, it's funny that this is well, it's not even funny. Like, it's a given. This is a Smash community thing because I couldn't see this shit happening in any other community but Smash because of how broad it is.
yeah.
They're literally fucking 9-year-olds like that compete in Smash all the way up to like 40 plus. So like, if I were to put a cap on the FGC and say what the average age is if you're an FGC player, it's probably between the ages of 21 to 23, like around that. Whereas like with Smash, your average is probably around like 19, like 18, 19. It's a lot more in the middle.
People that have been playing since like Melee and shit.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have as much of a problem with it if the parents were cool with it and known. But regardless, I think that it's fucking gross. Like, it is what it is. Getting out of a community to avoid backlash is kind of a bitch move too. Like, if you're bold enough to say what's going on between you and this individual, why are you gonna fucking leave? Like, you're already, you know what I mean?
I feel like that kind of falls in the infiltration realm because you got one side, right, where they're going back into the community after what they did without really apologizing, and then you got the other side that's saying, I'm leaving because I did this. And you got to see how people respond to both sides. You got one side saying, "Oh, we want you back," and people are, of course, there are people like, "F this man, we don't need him in the community, he's a pedophile." But then on infiltration side, they just don't want him back, from what you guys were telling me just now.
Yeah, people.
So apparently he's still was TOing still in Korea, and people were saying that there's been problems also, but I don't know too much, so I haven't really delved too deep into it. But yeah, like he was, I guess he wasn't like actually playing, but he's been like TOing, and it's not really, I guess there's been some bad times. I don't know. I won't really like go deep into it. Just some stuff I've seen people talk about.
Long story short, in the States, we don't fuck with them. Like 80% of the people in the FGC don't fuck with infiltration. Like, they're disgusted by it.
And I guess it would be the same thing if he didn't leave. I think people would just see him as a pedophile. So I don't see it really as a bitch move leaving.
I mean, how are you supposed to make yourself all of a sudden look like you changed?
Yeah,
in that type of situation. Yeah, like it's just, you're always gonna have that stigma behind you. But like, if you're not going to try and change it, then yeah, you're just gonna be known as that dude who was beating on his wife. But like, if you're trying to attempt to change it, I mean, yeah, you won't get everybody, but I mean, you at least would have people kind of defending you if there's some change.
I feel like this is a different type of topic though, because like with that type of thing, you know, infiltration could get some therapy, he could do some jail time or something like that. We could rehabilitate him.
Yeah,
Now,
that's doable.
With somebody that's actively pursuing younger people, like way younger people and all that, that's a whole other can of worms. Like I don't think there's any rehabilitation when it comes to that. And I also feel like I didn't realize how young the person that you were talking about was when we were having the conversation. I didn't realize homie was 16.
Yeah,
Dude
at the
was
time.
11 Dude was 11 years older than him, because I feel like people that are that young are naive and they don't have it.
They don't know what to do. Yeah, they don't know what's going on.
They don't have it all together. And I feel like him being the age that he is, he's kind of preying on that. You know, I don't know what their relationship is. It might not be that way, but like on paper, that's what it looks like. Like it's, you know what I mean? It's
Somebody
not...
actually made a point. They said if they didn't have sex, it's not actually a crime, or something like that. And
All right, hold on. Before you
And
finish,
so once again, they're defending it.
before you finish, right? It's not a crime. Taking the same logic, right? If I am 19 years old, right, and I'm walking around with an 8-year-old, and I'm holding this 8-year-old's hand, being like, "Yeah, this is my girlfriend. Like, we haven't had sex or anything, but this is my girlfriend." Does that look right?
it's sick. It's
Like,
sick.
yeah, like, come on. So sex has nothing to do with it. It's the principle. Like, you're literally preying on this individual's mentality. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. Like, that's not cool. This person is not fully developed up there. Like, you know what I mean?
Anyway,
what
what you mean?
But you know what I mean, you don't have all the answers. Like, you know what I mean? You're still figuring yourself out and shit. There are adults that are still doing that, but you know what I mean? At that time, you're a minor, man. Like, this is why there are age restrictions to so many things, to dating, to alcohol, to drugs, so on and so forth. Is because you're not fully mentally developed up there. You know what I mean? You're not able to think for yourself. So when I hear about this situation, stuff like that, it's like, okay, this person is preying on that because they're far more mentally developed than the other person is. And it's like, well, you know, I kind of want this individual, so I'm gonna put these thoughts and stuff in there. Now, it could be mutual. I don't know.
That's grooming.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly. You see what I mean? Like, exactly. I don't know.
I don't know. What I read on it was, you know, okay, he was like 27 or whatever, and you know, the captain was was like 16, 15, 16, 17, whatever number it was.
Oh my god.
And it's like, was his allies from what, Canada?
Yes.
So in Canada, the like legal whatever age is 16.
Whoa.
So I guess, and I guess in his mind, you know, oh, we're in America, but I'm from Canada, blah blah blah. You know, it's okay because I'm from Canada. But people are like, yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Like, it's still bad.
That's fucking nasty.
I don't care what the age of consent is, bro. That's fucking gross.
That's OD. That's OD.
Yeah, but that's what I heard.
Oh man.
It's just funny, like the topics just fell into each other like that because these people are doing pretty. They're wrong in a way, yes, but it's how the fan base are perceiving them and what moves them into the community or out of it.
That's true. I feel all right. So do you feel like that situation is something where TOs would have to get involved with it?
I mean, they already are.
Like there's a cap where it's like, okay, this individual should not be allowed to attend events because he's.
That's a good
actively
question.
Getting involved with young.
I mean,
people.
EJ, isn't there like a high council or some shit for Smash? Or like,
I don't know.
yeah, you do. Anyways, so
I don't think there is. They like come to agreements when it comes to like stages and stuff like that, but there's no like indefinite people that like make decisions based
I
on.
don't
about to say, they don't have-
whatever I was reading said that there was like a group that like handled like that kind of stuff where it was like, you know, should like it'd be like, oh, infiltration wants to come back to Evo, and then they would have like a discussion and be like, yeah, I don't know, I think we're just gonna ban, you know, infiltration
like
outright.
his council doing something like that for their events, but I can't see that for all events. Holy shit!
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
technically Capcom pulled that move with Noel Brown and his situation and stuff like that, but seeing as like Nintendo only actively support certain Smash events and stuff like that, they would have to have some type of organization or
Yeah.
something to deem that individual.
Yeah.
not to
So
be able to go
what
to
I
the
read
events.
was that they've come to the conclusion that this dude has been, just officially banned for life. He can't use this. Oh, I'm not coming back. I'm retiring. And then 2-3 years later, when it's like blown over,
Come back.
come back and then just like jump back into it. Now they're like, yeah, you're indefinitely banned. You're done. Get the hell out of here. So
Yeah, I don't know how I would feel like looking from it from another perspective, right? Like if I had a 10-year-old that played Smash Brothers and they wanted to get into the competitive scene, I don't know how I would feel bringing my 10-year-old to an event where there are 30-year-olds going around trying to recruit, younger children and stuff like that. Like, as a
Hey man,
parent,
come to my session. We play every Friday.
that shit sounds like some Michael Jackson shit. Like, for real, yo. Like,
But it sounds innocent on paper, but
it does,
there's
but it's
always
like,
something
right,
deeper.
right. Ulterior motives. Like, and
Yeah.
it's something where it's like we've already talked about on this podcast where safety should be more of a concern at these events, especially with like not necessarily sexual actions, but like more violent actions. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much wild shit going on in the world right now, and the last thing we need is for us to go to events or to bring people to events and not feel safe. You know what I mean? Because you've got miscreants running around. Granted, I told you, a lot of people got dirt in their closets and that we don't know of. So it is what it is. These are the type of people you're around. But considering more people are getting involved with their children and bringing them to these events, like I've seen an influx in child competitors. Like, it's going like up a lot, and not even just in Smash, but in the FGC too. Like,
Games are very accessible right now.
back in the day, all we really had was like, it was just like Winrich. Like, Winrich
And
was
Noah.
like the youngie, but Noah was after Winrich. Like, Winrich was before Noah. It was like Winrich, and it was like Noah. But now it's like, you go to these events and shit, you got like 7-year-olds playing Tekken and and Dragon Ball and shit. And it's just like, it's just a lot of more children competitors.
Digital age, baby.
Yeah, and it's like, that's kind of scary for a parent to be bringing them around these strangers. And you got
They just gotta keep an eye on them.
right.
As long as they're responsible parents, they'll be all right.
I'm pretty sure this dude, Commander Jesse, or what's his name? What's the dude?
Captain Zach?
Captain Zach. I'm pretty sure his parents weren't there at these events where homeboy is like recruiting him and stuff.
Oh hell no.
Like, that's crazy. They probably in their minds it's like, he's 16. Da 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 da.
Yeah, he's all right.
When back in the day, our parents used to drop us off at the mall and shit like that when we were 15, 16 years old. It wasn't the same thing.
It was a
but
different
I
time.
was about to say it was a different era. It's like kind of crazy now, but the thing is, it's scary because they're doing that now. Like, people treat it as if it was the same era back then, but it's a lot worse. Like, it's a nasty world out here. It is a nasty fucking world.
Last thing on it. The community's asking Zach if they're asking for clarification if they had sex or not, so they can make an ultimate decision on whether they're going to support Ally or not.
What difference does it make? Huh?
I just want to throw that in.
All right, man. Now, see, I feel like you be saying leaving certain details out just to wait to see me get.
No, I just figured that out.
All right, that kind of pisses me off a little bit though, because that's fucking gross. For one, I feel like you don't need context for that. Like, dude is actively having a relationship with a minor. Like,
Yes.
come on, this dude needs to be banned for that. Like, period. We don't need to know about their sexual patterns. Like, what difference does it make if they have or they haven't? Like, you know what I mean? They're like,
I don't like the fact that they're inquiring about
they didn't need to know about it in the first place.
a 17-year-old sex life in the first place.
That's oh my god, that's insane.
And these people are in their 20s asking.
That's fucking gross, man. I mean, I can't say that I'm surprised because it is a Smash scene, but at the same time, I had a little bit more respect for them than that.
He said, "All right, did y'all fuck?"
Yeah, like
What?
what is that? You know what I mean? What are we accomplishing by it? That's like them sitting down infiltration at his hearing and shit, and like, oh yeah, before we say that you're guilty for beating on your wife, did y'all have sex? Like, that's nothing to do with anything, man. Like, come on now. That shit's crazy.
I feel like more along that topic. It's like, what did you beat her with? Like, it doesn't matter at that point. Like, you were still beating her.
That's true.
it's like how it happened is how they're trying to decide the case and how hard they should punish him. Like it's the how that people are going against right now.
Ban this dude. What do y'all think? I think they should ban him. He needs to be gone. That's cancer. That shit is gross, man. There's too many people that can be susceptible to some shit like that. He's got to go. I feel like
Get him out of here.
I feel like he's low key a menace to society. You know. That's
What you
just
think?
me.
I said, what do you think?
Yeah, ban this dude. Get this motherfucker out of here.
I wouldn't have a problem if he was like getting at somebody that was like 20 or something, but like a 16-year-old, come on, bro. Like there's
Not banning him makes it seem like it's okay for others to do it, which is going to be the problem.
right.
I just don't like the fact people are protecting it, but that's on the.
That's part of the problem that I'm saying. Like,
Mhm.
it makes it seem like it's all right for it to be done. So
Exactly.
if it happens again, then everyone's gonna be like, well, I don't see a problem with it because such and such did it. So like it leaves it open for further issues to happen if it were to happen later down the road with someone else. Even though like they're okay with that, that doesn't mean that it should be allowed. I don't think it should be allowed, but
So you're saying use it as an example, pretty much.
using that as an example for why it shouldn't continue, because obviously it's not really a standard. I mean, like Kyle said, like they're decades apart. So, you know, and most of the Smash scene is young as it is.
Agreed.
Yeah. Get him out of here. Arrest him.
Lock his ass up.
Yeah.
That's OD.
Gripping kids up. Inappropriate.
I'm gonna say.
Enjoy your jail cell.
So we're gonna need more context. Say what did you beat her with? My man, he throws his hands up. He said the meat beaters.
Oh, the meat beater?
Fucking infiltration, dog. Oh my god.
Gave her
I gotta delete this dude's like image out of my brain because there's just way too much comedy involved in that guy. It's not supposed to be funny, but it's really funny. Like,
It's only funny because it's infiltration. It's just the dude himself.
Christ.
I can't picture it, bro.
I can. I definitely can. I believed it 100% the first I heard about that shit, man. It's like, yeah, this thing infiltration was beating on people. And I was like, yeah, I can see it.
Oh my god.
I can see it, man. Oh, fuck.
See Gutex
Woo! Oh, man, I don't even want to get started on that dude. That dude got an attitude problem. fucking Gutex. He don't beat on nobody, but he just got anger issues.
fucked up.
Oh man, it's a dead ass, yo. He's about to whoop Greg ass that night. Like, holy shit, fucking Gutex.
He said, no, you fucked up.
Yeah, about to get his ass beat by Gutex. Look.
My man Greg hit the right there.
My man's was tweaking off that speed. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. So this dude, I'd have been damned, man. This nigga Gutex, man, try to throw some hands at me. I'm like, okay. Okay, man.
How old is this dude?
Oh, Gutex?
Christ.
Motherfuckers gotta be going on 40. This dude is old as shit.
I'm getting mad, man.
It's
Getting
funny,
angry.
though,
Getting angry at some kids.
Because the longest time, you know, Gutex was presentable, and then he just hit a certain age, and now it's like I don't know what to think of this dude, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got my next topic.
Oh, go ahead, man, because this comedy.
we gotta get you off of Gutex.
It's low key killing me, man.
So we know how ASAP Rocky got arrested, right?
Son, that was the funniest fucking shit, dog. Son,
Wait, what?
Yeah, my man's ASAP is locked up in like
Sweden. It's
Sweden,
like a
yeah,
Swedish jail,
because
bro.
my man's is just like out in the streets, like doing his thing, like walking around with the homies, and these like two Swedish dudes come and they just like start fucking with him, and they're like, "Hey, bro, you know, you need to get moving, or you know, we just about to squat up on you." And they're like, "Oh, you know, da da da," and they started like fucking with ASAP's like bodyguard,
Yeah, it's, like,
and they like
security.
threw his headphones at him, and they like exploded. And this dude is like, "Hey, you know, you got to get up here." He's like, "My headphones." you need to replace my headphones. And the guy's like, no, I'm not replacing shit. Get out of here. So they kept like messing with him, and then it just turned up into the entire ASAP crew just
Yeah, it was a straight
rocking
brawl.
these dudes.
Yeah, it was a
Like,
straight brawl, yo.
it looked like a backyard WWE match. Like they're swinging these like full, like picking up two hands and like swinging them and throwing them.
Fucking backyard wrestling.
I'm like, oh my god! I'm watching the
Hold
video.
on.
I am in tears.
I gotta get the video, bro.
This man literally
You wanna play?
I got it.
crazy. He said, you know what? He said, you gotta stop fucking with me. The guy said, my headphones. That's all it was about.
Oh shit.
Oh, I also have fan mail for you, Kyle.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, the villain.
Yeah, so young Newton hit me up.
Oh,
Said, yo, the podcast is hilarious. Keep it up, bro. All of you.
So you think this is something, man? You need to watch some of the other episodes. Like, it's kind of crazy, yo. Fuck. Yeah. So homie's in like a Swedish jail and like some of the worst living conditions possible, right? They said that his like cellmate, there's like a cell next to him, and like homeboy is like losing his mind over there. He's like throwing feces at him and all kinds of crazy shit. Like it's yeah. No,
I have not kept up
When I heard
with
about the story.
post jailment, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, yo. They said homeboy was throwing fucking feces at him, man. That is crazy.
I know that they had to bring in the U.S. Swedish embassy into it, and like the U.S. embassy and everything. And they were like, look, oh, you can't talk to your lawyer, blah 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 blah. And they were like, yeah, we're not doing that.
We got live footage of the ASAP brawl.
Extreme Rumble. We're fighting on the trampoline.
This is like some horror shit.
Why is he so small? Whoa! He looked like a more beefy Andy.
Yo, they got a clock. Yeah, dude, kind of look like Andy, bro.
Whoa!
Ah!
Why they? I'm mad that. Oh!
Yeah, pick him up.
Shit.
Pick him up.
Choke him out. Choke him out. Throw him on the ladder. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh man, homeboy in the back was like, kick his ass.
What I just watched, bro.
Oh,
Beat his
my
ass.
Oh man, I'm so glad I figured out how to fix the fucking RAM in this shit. This is good.
Honestly,
Anyway.
it kind of reminds me of Vegas when that
The taxi
Uber
driver.
got up.
Yeah, that was good. That was good
Oh, I'm gonna
times.
beat your ass. He said, "Do it.
My
Get up,
man,
go."
They were legit in the middle of the fucking street, bro. And if you've never driven in Vegas before, it's legit a highway, bro. Like, he just stops in the middle of the highway. My man gets out of his car and is trying to like extract this dude out of his
fist
fucking
fight
car,
a
bro.
fucking cab driver.
Like some shit at a GTA. Like, it was pretty good. But yeah, I don't know, man. R.I.P. ASAP. You know what I mean? Like, they're giving him apparently like rations and shit to eat. Like, it's barely like edible, and I don't know. I don't know if I'd have more of a problem with the fact that I couldn't eat food to sustain my living situation, or to have feces thrown at me. I don't know which is the higher cake in that. You know, what it is. What it
Both.
is. That shit is nuts. That shit's
Because if you don't have enough to eat, you don't have enough feces to throw back.
That's nasty. That's just fucking gross.
Oh, you want another slight topic?
Please.
So this dude, Lil Nas X, came on Twitter, said, "Who in New York want to have a crying contest?"
Joe Budden.
Joe
Insert, of course.
said, "I'll crush you." Insert N-word. You never been sad.
Yeah, I respect that though. So true stuff though. They both ain't seeing Young Lean. You know what I mean? Sad boys. Yo, come on now.
I mean, Young Lean did try to kill himself like 5 times now.
We don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean?
Man, it's jumped off a fucking building. It's crazy.
Yeah, I support Young Homie. You know what I mean? It's already bad enough with Etika. We don't need. You know what I mean? We don't need no more of that negative energy.
So I'm gonna post this picture in the Discord real quick,
Uh-oh.
and I really want to know if there's gonna be a follow up to it.
If you post the picture of that Ash dude that fucking Greg posted, I swear to God. I swear to God, this podcast is over.
Okay, gotta go, guys.
Oh Jesus! Please post a picture. Let's see.
I'm getting it. Hold on.
Let me see.
I have to remember what freaking folder I put it in.
It's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. God damn. I can't believe. So are you fucking serious, man? My
I forgot
man's.
the movie, man.
How do you not know Sleepy Hollow?
So that shit used to play on like HBO and like.
You wouldn't know how?
Oh,
Because
my-
it's EJ.
Fucking Sleepy
Hashtag
Hollow.
Game
Bro.
Boy.
Oh man, say the dude with his head missing. I'm like, what?
Did y'all know that movie, right?
Hold on. What that joint
Oh
say?
Jesus.
It says, "Don't lose your head."
Okay, so let me see. We got X. We got Little Peep. We got is that Stephen Hawking's? I don't know who that is.
You got the back.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Save On.
Who the nah, that's fucking what's his name?
Mufasa.
Nah, not Mufasa. Mufasa's definitely dead, but nah, the rocket monkey. What was his name?
Harambe.
Yeah, Harambe. Who's the homeboy with the dreads?
Frito.
Oh, Fredo Santana.
Yeah.
I'm mad people even acknowledging that. Like Fredo, he was low key kind of underground. Like I'm surprised, people know about that. Who's homeboy riding Harambe?
Mac Miller.
He's dead.
Yes.
What?
You didn't know?
I
didn't know that?
I had no idea.
I actually know
like-
that. Now I don't even
He's been
follow
dead
that.
for like
thing.
4 months.
You,
Yeah,
you
he's
can't
been
make
there
a-
for a
you can't
minute.
make
Oh,
fun of
this is
your-
recent. Hold. This is recent though. 4 months is recent.
He died in. Oh no, I'm kidding. He died in September.
That's pretty recent.
What? That's
Dog,
almost a year.
I didn't know.
Almost a year ago.
I didn't listen. I didn't know that homeboy Chester from Lincoln Park was dead for like 3 years.
Yeah, man.
I had
I mean,
no
he just
fucking
died
clue.
last year. What are you talking about?
You about Chester?
Yes.
It was just last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could've sworn it was
Bro, it's
long-
just last year.
Bro, why isn't he in this?
I don't know. This picture's old, man.
That's so
I want to know if I can find an update to it.
That's just crazy. There's too many people dying, man. But you know what it is? I blame people having too many fucking kids. Cause it's literally no, for real. Hear me out. It's literally the universe trying to balance itself. We can't have too many people on the planet because it's just not gonna work. We're kind of overpopulated as is now, so it's like balancing the order.
What is this, Thanos?
But the thing is, no. But the thing is, it's also a thing with like power levels, right? So like if you're too powerful for like this realm, you gotta go. Look at New Chavez. It was just too much. It was just too much for the universe to handle, so they took him.
I'm gonna
They
back
took him.
out of that conversation.
I mean,
Like
it was a freak accident.
See what I mean? Prince, like too much power. He had to go. Like you know what I mean? You can only reach so far of a power level, and then the universe is gonna take like matters into its own hands. Like it's a thing.
Jimmy.
What's the fucking thing? Jimmy. What? Hendrix?
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain? Power levels, man. Shit is real. Oh, shout out to the homie Snoop Dogg saying that he ripped a fatty with Kurt Cobain. He's fucking threw that out of his mind. He's never done that, but like, shout out to the homie Snoop Dogg. Crazy. Fucking crazy, bro. Yeah, the homie X, that was fucking random. Like, power levels, bro. My man was on the rise. Low key, what's his name? 6ix9ine might have gotten popped just to decrease his power level some because he was on the rise. He was on the Omega rise. And he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let the universe get me. I'm sorry, bro. I can't.
Said, I'm gonna decrease myself.
He said, time to start snitching.
I
Yo,
mean,
when
you've
is,
already heard people are gonna run up on him when he gets out.
I think he's already out though. Like,
I think he's still in.
Think he's still in? I could have sworn he was in witness protection. They probably got my man shaved his head off and all kinds of stuff. They probably like bleached his skin and all kinds of stuff to get the 6s off,
Jesus.
9s off. Who know? How do you hide somebody like that? Like, you know what I mean? They
You
probably
gotta wear a bodysuit.
yeah, they just took him out and was like, yo, for real, just put this sock on your head. Just put this sock on your head, yo. Oh man. That shit crazy. When is homeboy. What's Bobby Shmurda? When does he get out? It's got to be. No, I swear it's got to be like a year or two from now. I thought it was like 2020, like 2021. I know it's soon.
You are asking the wrong one.
You don't want to see him do the shmoney dance? Why you laughing? Why you laughing at that?
Fucking shmoney, man.
That shit was godlike. You can't tell me that you never did the shmoney dance.
Nah.
You're lying. You definitely done the shmoney dance.
Oh, let me see.
He had to look it up. He said, "Hold on."
Right,
maybe
I
did.
know he's done it. Everybody's done it at some point. It's like saying you didn't at least attempt to do the Gundam style dance. Everybody's tried. You know what I mean?
How'd that dance even go?
It's kind of like a cowboy. It's not that. It's
Oh,
not
that
as hard-
shit, yeah.
It's not as hard as you
That
think.
was so long ago. Oh my god.
Whatever happened to that guy? Is he still alive?
Psy's still making music. He's
Yeah.
still successful
He's successful? I haven't
Yeah.
heard her tracks.
in Korea.
Successful out, yeah, not out here. I don't even know how that got
Yeah,
big. I think it only got big because of the YouTube.
I
But
kind of feel like Homeboy isn't getting the proper respect he deserves because he's not a part of a band. It's like literally Korea makes these super groups. Like that's how they like control people's minds. Is with the super groups.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, I was looking more into that. I know y'all probably already know this. But y'all know those fucking slave contracts they signed?
Oh, you talking about from Korea?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bro, that was brand new to me. I didn't know they did that
So
just to get famous and stuff.
It's actually
Like-
kind of wild over there, bro.
They have to spend like the 6 years they have the contract, like no shit, like like military style of like living.
That's why I don't know like how deep you follow K-pop groups and stuff like that, but like a lot of times they'll put out like 4 or 5 different mini albums. Then after the stretch of that period is done, the group just like disbands and you never hear from these chicks again. Like,
I
it-
see
they're
why
just
now.
done.
Holy shit,
You know, it's
that
like
was
they
crazy.
blow up. They blow up mad fast and they disappear just as fast as they blew up. Like it's crazy. Because I didn't really know much about it either until like one of my favorite K-pop groups literally went through that cycle, and I'm like, where the
Then you
fuck
start
are they
looking
at?
it up.
Yeah, I'm like, because they weren't making music anymore. I'm like, where's the music at? You know what I mean? And I looked into it. I was like, oh shit, like it's crazy.
Yeah, those contracts are nuts. Shout outs to Psy for having 3 bill on YouTube right now. I just looked it up.
I mean, his jump was like the most watched video for a while.
For
Yeah,
a
that's nuts,
good
man.
while. For a good while.
Oh, real quick, I got something super slight. Have you guys ever seen the what is those documentaries? The esports like things, the life of whoever, insert esports team or esports player here. Have you guys seen those?
That's a negative.
Sure.
All right, so they'll make like the life of Shroud and start from like the history of when he was like a nobody to where he is now, right? And you know, it's just like a little mini documentary. You know, you watch it, get to know your player, cool, whatever. They made one on Pokimane last week.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, and
Yo,
apparently it
Dislike boys.
did super shitty. Like it's actually really getting really negative reviews right now.
Don't get that out the camera.
Jesus, what is that?
There's nothing in the camera. What are you talking about?
Greg, you said who? Pokimane?
Yeah, who is that?
Apparently she's
Are
a
you,
really
hold on, are
popular-
you being serious, Greg?
Yes.
You said I'm out of touch. Hold that.
I don't follow personalities out here, man.
Hold that shit. Hold that
I
shit.
definitely don't follow personalities out
I,
here.
and
like,
I don't follow Pokemon. You don't follow Pokimane. I don't follow
I
Pokemon.
don't follow Pokemon
Alright,
people.
alright.
There's a difference in playing Pokemon and trying to follow people that actually play Pokemon. I don't follow people who play Pokemon.
No, she don't.
But
she don't play-
Pokimane doesn't play Pokemon.
Oh,
doesn't-
see, there you go. I don't know who this person is, man.
Pokimane, you know.
She has her. It's crazy because I don't know how she blew up, but she has her own show on like Amazon Prime and everything.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I don't know. So
I
she
can tell you
clearly-
how she blew up, but it's controversial.
Yeah, like I didn't know who she is, so clearly she did something I didn't know.
I say that shit on stream.
but
I beg
anyway,
you, I say that shit on
anyway, right? Apparently the documentary was good, but people just disliked the joint. Cause I don't know if it's a thing where it's like people don't fuck with Pokimane or they think it's like a joke or something like that, but I don't know. But you know, a lot of people say that stuff that happens on the internet can't scar you, But apparently that shit drew blood on Pokimane because she went kind of ballistic.
Yeah.
What?
After she found out that a lot of people didn't
I
really
think
fuck with
I have a
her,
theory why people are disliking it. Because it's like you got this whole esports channel, right? Dedicated to these people that are actually putting like content out with esports, right? And then you got this IRL streamer and they'll make an esports story about her, which doesn't make too much sense.
So it's kind of like how I was saying, where there are people out there that actually like paint and fucking sing and do all kinds of crazy shit, and you got somebody that's selling fucking bath water.
Yeah, IRL is like you're a personality. I mean, you're not playing a game, so why are you making an esports documentary on a Twitch stream?
I think my favorite are the ones that do the IRL, but they have the game at like 1 pixel in the
Yeah.
corner.
Oh, you
Those
mean
are
like
actually-
freaking what's her name? Casey Tron?
Yeah, Casey Tron, she is the
Yeah.
queen of that, bro.
Well,
Got
she
this big ass picture of herself,
she
and then the
was
game is
legit-
like 2 pixels.
She was legit the fucking precursor, though. Like, if there
Yeah,
was
she's
an
the one that
insert
started it.
into IRL, like, she's literally like
She
the
did
mastermind that started this bullshit. And now it's evolved into whatever the fuck it is now.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Yeah.
is now.
It's kind of crazy.
She transformed into a feminist, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Go figure.
What was she beforehand?
Go.
A big old ethos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Woman hater.
Funny how that changed, I guess.
I mean, she didn't have a choice, man.
She was getting kicked off her own
That's
platform
what
by
I'm
the
saying.
influx.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the thing is, it's like the way social media and like the internet is now. It's like you gotta be prone to evolve. If you're going with the same gimmick, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
But you gotta see like all these other people take it to another level. Like, I'm not gonna mention this individual selling bathwater because she's gotten way too much notoriety from this fucking podcast as it is now. But you're taking it to another level, so you know it continues from there. But yeah, the same old gimmicks just ain't gonna work anymore, man.
I'm gonna start body
But
painting. Fuck it.
I did. Can you stop? Anyway, I did see that with that documentary. We need more documentary on losers like me. Like, where the fuck is my documentary at? Like, we're overdue for that. The scene wants to know. They want to know the story, the legend.
I can't wait till they get to the reason why you quit Marvel.
Oh, there are a lot of instances like that. There are a lot of instances like that, man.
I'd watch it just for that.
Said this is why he's done with Marvel 3. Like,
Ew, why you gotta have the announcer voice?
Oh my god. Yeah, there are a lot of instances like that, man. I don't know. IRL is a it's a curse.
Delete it, please.
I mean, I'm not. It can stay, but just have a platform for it. Like, I don't feel like Twitch is the right platform.
I mean, when it was like Justin TV,
yeah,
it was okay.
like just bring Justin back. Like, let it be its own thing. I guess they're worried that if they separate it from the platform, that Twitch won't make enough revenue to thrive. But I feel like
That should show you how much of a crutch
Right.
it is right now for them.
But I don't feel like that's an adequate fucking excuse because there are plenty of like gaming related streams that still make a fuck ton of money. You know what I mean? Like, these IRL streamers can't compete with fucking Ninja. They can't compete with fucking Shroud. They can't compete with like fucking League events and so on and so forth. Like, the revenue is still there. Just fucking give them their own website. Get that shit off there. It doesn't involve games. Like, come on. What is Twitch? Like, what is this, man? Like, I don't get it. What's this platform, bro? What are they trying to accomplish? I don't know. I've lost sight over the years, man. Like, what are they trying to accomplish,
I
man?
can picture you working at Twitch and just going into the boardroom. You're like, what is this, man?
Yeah, I don't like. What if we become, man? I don't. What the fuck do I get paid for here? Like, what do I do?
Get me out.
They're like, yeah, we just have you in the meetings because you're funny. Like, what? What does that mean, man? Like, I don't get it, man. Oh my god. Whoo. Oh man, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This is probably the most I've laughed in this fucking pod since we started this shit. What a funny ass episode.
Oh, shit.
Shout outs to Tuesday, all the motherfucking blow ups. That's where all this comedy's coming from. It's from you guys giving us all our goddamn content. Content kings out here, man. Let's go.
You say you think I'm gonna pay for this?
Let's go. Whew. All right. Oh, motherfucking weekend rollout. I guess I'll start with me. I ain't got jack shit on my plate. for this weekend. I don't think anything's hitting the box office per se. I actually think they might be trying to send me back out to Rehoboth, but I'm trying to dodge that bullet. Like,
I think we got Lion King.
oh shit, does the Lion King come out this week?
I think that's week.
Or is it next week? I think it's next week.
I don't know which one it is.
I could have
Is it
sworn
this
on my
week?
Twitter it said 10 days. I think it's next week.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea.
When does the Lion King live action remake come out? Who knows?
I don't care. I'm not watching it. So
The dude that
In-game.
he was like,
He's
He's
like,
like,
"They got
yeah,
my
I gotta
money
see
again."
that.
I'm like, this shit looks so bad. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Oh shit! By the way, apparently they're doing they confirmed two different things. We got live action Mulan next year, which looks fucking terrible, and they got the Little Mermaid, but it's like they casted a black chick, and everybody's freaking the fuck out about it.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, I kind of understand why people are freaking out because we don't even like water like that. We can't swim. So how is the Little Mermaid going to be black? I don't understand that. But yeah, Twitter and like the internet is reacting, and they're like, we don't like this. You know,
You're talking about the same people that got mad that somebody threw cheese on a rat.
that shit was godlike.
that video was pretty good.
I can't find it. Can somebody please find
It's
it?
on YouTube, bro.
Find
What
it.
do you mean? Hold on, I got. Say
Please,
no.
please size me, man. I need to see this rat, bro. I need to see
That's
it.
about to be Kyle's outro
Oh,
from now
shit.
on. Just
Yeah. Every time somebody subs. Oh, fucking Filipino champ said Frankie G looks like Master Splinter, bro. That shit had me crying today when I seen that, yo. Oh my
The
god.
homie.
And he said KBR looks like Humpty Dumpty. He said he doesn't have a torso. He said this man is literally just like chest and then legs. Stop. Oh my god.
What's fuck?
Oh shit.
Oh, there I go for anybody who want to watch it in the chat too.
Oh,
There I
man.
go.
I'm not clicking this shit. I gotta wait till the pod is over. I'm not even gonna concentrate. Yeah, but anyway, the Mulan thing is funny because apparently certain songs and certain scenes from the movie they're not doing them because they said that it's disrespectful to Chinese culture. I don't agree with that because you're half-assing the movie at that point. You know what I mean, if it was racist
make
back
new
then,
stuff.
right? If it was racist back then fuck it. Like you've already done it. You've already committed to sin. So why not? You know what I mean? Said the rat got smoked. Yeah, but anyway, so if you're into that, man, fuck, I gotta end this shit. I can literally go on about how Disney is doing live action remakes of all the shit that we grew up as children. I will save that for next week. I can rant about that. Like it is what it is. Fuck it. Let's freaking end this shit. Roll call. Let's go down the list, bruh.
Ernest.
I'm just listening to you rip that shit.
Yeah.
Just ripping it, man. All right, hey, at Hermit_Ernest for the socials. You already know. Next.
Don't all speak at once.
I know, damn.
I got it. I got it. Just follow me on Twitter at Nick T Stone. I changed my my Twitch name, but I fucked it up, so I have to wait 60 days.
My man changed that shit to like Captain Cosmo or
Let me
some
see.
shit. Like,
I legitimately was like, I'm gonna change it. I wanted to be like AM Graph with like the AM capitalized, and it was just like, oh, okay. So just put it all lowercase, so it just says AM Graph.
Oh, the screen.
I was like, oh man. I was like, damn, I gotta wait fucking 2 months to fix this bullshit.
I'll be at AM Graph.
Just AM Graph. AM Graph.
AM Graph.
Oh my god. Freaking trash. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, bitch ass Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Greg.
Follow me at Mecha Shinoni. I honestly don't encourage it right now because I'm on my art fiend with the Bea that
The Bay.
young master class is all
Yeah,
again.
I don't encourage it either because that
But
bullshit's fucking annoying.
if you don't like seeing art, I don't encourage you look on over there right now. You can catch me on Twitch at Mecha Shinoli also, and Instagram's kind of dry right now. I will promote my Final Fantasy Instagram, but I'm not gonna do that.
We haven't
Not right
fucking
now.
gone anywhere.
What?
I said we haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, so like I've been kind of posting stuff which is happening like around here, but I post more on my Final Fantasy Instagram than I do on my actual Instagram right now. So.
Oh shit, man! You already know who the boy is, man. He got the socials on the jump.
Amcraft.
We got down underneath the fucking box. No, you can just click on the links. Man, this shit, man, it's killing me, man.
Hold on, I got you.
This is like the most cursed week ever, bro. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, too much humor, man. But you can find us.
I gotta hit the emote.
Same time, same place. You know what I mean? 7 p.m. Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night. Oh, yo, it's me. You know what I mean? Like, share, follow, subscribe. You know what I mean? And then the archive is uploaded every Friday on the YouTube. So if you like what you saw tonight and you would like to have more content to listen to and watch, we have 14 episodes worth of content. You can start right at ground zero and work your way all the way up to where you are today. I definitely recommend it if you have a long commute. I listen to podcasts and shit on my way home from work. So let us be your entertainment. Let us entertain you with the content that we create. But anyway, till next week, yo, we are out of here.